I don't know. I'm not trying to be one of the 100 versus the one gorilla, brother. I'm not. I don't want that to be me.
You ever seen a gorilla with abs like that, bro? I don't think so. But a 6P right off the bat. Generic Soda pushing Dev into the corner early on and getting another counter hit.
Yeah, a couple good uses of the Ko already coming through. Error on its way. Burst timing is perfection and catches the back dash. So a couple good follow-ups in a row here as we continue to lock down the corner.
Oh, able to just get the R slash as well. Didn't even dash in far enough for the close slash, but it's still going to break the wall nonetheless there with the super hard knockdown positive bonus.
Yeah, with an RC on deck, there's no way we're going to be able to defend all of this here. Yeah, sees the back dash, RCs, and pretty easily clutches that one up with the close slash.
All right, Dev not getting an opportunity to play the game quite yet, and it's looking like a little bit more of the same here. Back up against the wall. Bedman doesn't really have any solid reversal tools.
That's it. It is never going to get easier here. The bonus racks up again. Another 6P, another steal of the turn with the fan. Everything is coming up Generic Soda's way, but a back throw might be able to change this.
Oh, goes for the JD as well. The bed slam. Gotta be careful though. Generic Soda sitting on 100 tension. Could just go for a wake up reversal super, and there it is.
Oh. I was thinking low couldn't quite work out here. Back to the same side. What a block. Generic Soda here with the jump back and twirls on through, but the fish doesn't connect. Not gonna matter with the 2S finding its mark though.
Spending that burst gauge as well for the Wild Assault just to push coast to coast. Overhead is gonna connect. That was the best opportunity that Dead had in that game, was when they were able to get Generic Soda to spend that 100 tension for the reversal super that went nowhere.
Wait until it. Okay, it's the Bedman thing. I was like, that avatar is very tall, but it's, it's the Bedman thing on top. Okay, I mean a little shook. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like you said, doing a great job utilizing the positive bonus here, nullifying a lot of the meter usage. Even if it does get the connections, having a big enough lead is pretty much an easy way to solidify yourself out of moments like that. And we're gonna swap straight away. It's gonna be the Giovanna now instead.
Yeah, we woke up. We woke up. Bed no more. We're out of bed, ready to fight back. This is an aggressive character that I feel like does a pretty decent job against Anji as well.
No, definitely agreed. Already using that dash speed to their advantage, gets the throw. Things already working out well with the empowered power arrow and the 2D to get the counter hit. Forces a burst.
Oh, but try to dash in for another throw there. Going to go ahead and go for an aggressive burst here to try and keep Generic Soda locked in the corner. 2S pushed out by the FD, has the dash back in, but secures another throw.
Boy, love the punish. Command dash into nothing else. Just takes the turn back here and finds the far slash for the second time. Dev looking significantly better here on the swap.
I really appreciate the conditioning that we're going for early on in that round as well, leaning heavily into that throw game. Got to find the right opportunity to go for the strike, fake it out, and cash in.
Through, definitely good. 5K ends up whiffing. That's all right though. Still secures the throw, and again the multi-hit of the 2S finds the mark.
Right, dash in, gets the gold burst to whip and a punish on it as well. What a game there from Dev, tying things up. This is the change that we needed.
Definitely feels like we've switched from a character that maybe was a little experimental to the main chicken right now. It definitely seems to be the vibe here for sure. Dev looking so strong after the swap. Generic Soda, some massive adjustments needed in a hurry here in set number 1.
Yeah, we're going from that avant-garde to that 4 on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh god!
I know you know that. You play drums, don't you? No, you're a singer.
Hey, listen, bro. You know, listen. I got a little bit of everything.
All right, bet.
Nice use of the throw though. Finds the back though. Secures a little bit of pressure. Break that risk gauge just a bit, but the instant air dash back is beautiful.
All right, just kind of fishing with that 2D. Gets that dash in 5K. Just having access to the movement here is changing so much for Dev, right? Bedman is so scary on offense, but that movement in neutral is definitely slow and cumbersome with how big Bedman is.
Yeah, people underestimate how much nicer it is to just not be a large target. How much that changes the game for yourself here as Dev continues to change the future for themselves. They're halfway there. That's 3 rounds straight.
Oh, does get clipped by the low in the corner. Not going to go for the wall break. Wants to keep Dev locked down for another interaction, but that might end up being a mistake.
Bump in the room. Dash up 6P, finds the mark. Generic Soda finally starting to get some leeway here. Adjusting to the new tempo. Nice deflection shield, but doesn't push away the bird.
Now Generic Soda swinging right on back. First gauge is pretty even for both players here. Nice backdash on the 2S attempt. Immediately goes in for the counter hit.
Goes it one more time. Just goes straight for the legs. Nothing fancy. I really appreciate that here. Not even close to enough to kill, but still, what a great situation where Generic Soda can maybe kill on the throw.
YRC tried to go for the cross up there, but I love the YRC right back from Generic Soda. Counter hit. This is a big opportunity now for Dev. Still has access to burst. But you're going to have to...
What a way to go up tempo.
Yeah, that situation was really scary too, because Dev held on to burst for too long. You're either going to have to react immediately to the moment that you get touched, or burst just in neutral or on block. Didn't even get the opportunity to, though.
Yeah, it always feels bad when it's like, okay, maybe we can squeak a gold burst out, you know, but unfortunately, never the situation you want to see. 2-1 Generic Soda able to get their bearings back. Push this set just a touch further here, doing so much better against the ruthless aggression we've seen from Dev so far.
Right. See if we can keep that ruthless aggression up here. Burst just spent right off the table for both players early on, trying to jockey for that advantage.
All right, there you go. Send the overdrive, very nice. Opportunity to end the round here. How aggressive do we want to be? Just gonna be a close slash here, and then catches some kind of movement option immediately afterwards with the low. A great stop sign from Generic Soda. Sets us up for set point.
Yeah, Generic Soda, you know, was having a little bit of trouble when Dev switched to Giovanna, but I think they've done a good job of reeling in the aggression now. Having some strong answers for it. Getting kicked in the face is not an answer, and now needs to find a way out of the corner.
G jumps away, gets the throw one more time. So it's 50 meter, and it's just gonna secure the throw again, but still doesn't spend the bar, but it's not gonna matter here. Just saving it for next round, it's fine.
All right, wraps our scenario. Empty jump into the throw. Get those plus frames on the enhanced spiral arrow. Now with burst off the table, this is the moment. Dash and throw, time to run some offense. There's no tension, no burst from the side here of Generic Soda.
Oh, and it's not even the fuzzy stuff. It's just the clean jump in, just the up forward that finds the mark here. Back there is the YRC.
Oh, and the reset was nasty from Dev, tying things up and taking it to a game 5 in our first set of the night, Proxy.
Nothing makes me happier than resets that aren't necessarily needed, but are just felt in the soul. Like, well appreciated in the moment. An exclamation mark moving yourself into, like you said, that final game.
It's really just, it's testing your opponent, right? You basically have the round won, but you just gotta know, hey, are you ready for this? Do you have these reactions?
You hit him with the jock jams? Straight away, what an aggressive dash up here to check the legs. It's been all low everything for both players so far in these connections.
That JS able to connect. Get the plus frames. Yep, catching you, trying to press. Here comes the super. Is it enough to secure the round?
Ooh! A little more than I thought I was gonna do. Jesus.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Now we're back at set point once again here for Generic Soda. Dev just going for the throws. That did a lot of damage.
I mean, that's one thing you can always count on this character for. That's 2 hits into the wall stick too, so the super's going to do a ton of damage. Not much to scale it here. And it might be final round, and with a cross-up like that, it certainly is going to be final round.
No better way to kick things off. A perfect dare from Dev, carrying this momentum here into the final round of this set, but it's Generic Soda who pops off the first blood.
Matched up, found the throw. Great way to start. Oh, it squeaks it in again.
Your soul is mine was able to throw the deflect shield, but still ends up losing the position war.
The first shield works out well. Was just using that to get away. We were just trying to run.
Yeah, about to run straight through this glass. And now Dev with a positive bonus here. Generic Soda has the opportunity to get burst back right before the end of this round. It's coming down to the wire. Is the wall break enough?
Last time it surprised me. This time, oh, we're still alive. How?
100 tension now on Dev's side. Immediately goes for the spinning dog kick into the RC. Wild assault. That was meant to be deflect shield. That was meant to be
a regular thing for us. For our weekly streams, definitely make sure if YouTube is your preferred viewing method, we're definitely gonna be sticking out for you guys. So keep an eye out for all the games throughout the week.
Yeah, happy to see the YouTube family join in on the live crowd. Gummie starting off really aggressive there against Sorcerer Supreme. We got the Soul Badguy up against the Nagoriyuki. Oh, wow, the Fukio right underneath the Bandit Bringer attempt. Nice DP out of the triple slash series.
Double tap is also good. I like the idea. Oh, and the close slash stops the jump in. Get out of there.
5D connects into the RC. And the wall, not even the wall break, but it's a 6H able to close out the round. Bro, you see the name Natasha Romanoff? Did they not watch Thunderbolts? Don't they know it's all about Yelena now? We don't care about Natasha anymore, bro.
They? Okay. Listen, no spoilers. I haven't hit the theaters yet. Oh, just sends Bringer from full screen to a revolver, excuse me. Just full screen revolver. Everything coming up so bad, guy. Even after the PRC, psych. Nice mix up.
Soul thrives in the scramble. And a DP on your RC. Goes for the Gunflame PRC to keep the pressure going. Locking down Gummie. Nice just defend as well, preventing the push out. But there comes the Beyblade.
Yeah, we're definitely looking real Rev 2 with the way we're trying to Gunflame. Oh my god, it's stealing souls as well. Maybe we are playing a little bit of Rev 2 here.
There's something in the water. I mean, we just had Rev 2 yesterday on TNS. VOD should be on YouTube. Make sure to check that out. Players a little inspired coming into Strive today.
Nah, we're back to Strive, baby. Wild Assault with the close slash. Hell yeah.
The Bandit Bringer harassment here from Sorcerer Supreme has been fantastic. Gummie just has not had an answer for it yet.
Ooh, good press, though.
Oh, the Wild Assault. Sorcerer Supreme is doing such a fantastic job of being incredibly aggressive, but also patient. Willing to dash in and then just stop for a split second to see if Gummie is going to swing back. And swing back, Gummie does.
Oh no, and a Heartbreaker, the Sorcerer Supreme. I just maybe didn't have the time stone on him. That's such an unfortunate whiff. Oh, the timing of that was so crucial. The slowdown made it even worse, too. Oh, God.
Don't worry, Proxy. They've seen 4 trillion different realities. It had to be this way.
We had to whiff. I understand.
See, jumping straight into game number 2. Steven Strange is the name there as well. That's crazy. Sorcerer Supreme, Steven Strange, and you're not playing Asuka?
Nah. I think this is just who Doctor Strange would play, I think. Doctor Strange is a soul main.
I can see it, actually.
Oh, 6S Wild Assault, like the routing as well. Keep it very simple and still live enough to break the wall. That's one of the nice things about Soul. You don't have to be dummy optimal all the time. You still do a ton of damage.
Oh, the 2K, 2D. Tried to go for the throw. Didn't RC afterwards to cover it. That's big for Gummie. Oh.
My God.
Bro, just wild. What a throw. Immediately goes for more aggressive plays. Or backdashes after the deflect shield. That's actually really smart because a lot of Nago players will go for deflect shield immediately into Beyblade, right?
Yeah, definitely agreed. Oi, but that's going to be another little execution cut through. 30% of your life left after the slow. We have DP'd every time we've been BRC slowed, and I respect that.
I mean, if they're going to keep going for it, you might as well hit them with the DP. Make them respect your options. Gotta respect this 1,000-year blood war, though. About to get sent through the wall. Is it enough?
Pickle? Nah, no. I wanted to believe. So bad, guy. The guts aren't quite there.
Whoa, IPFB?
The Shizu? Okay, hold on.
Yo, chill.
Respectfully.
Oh, but does get back thrown here. Gummie going for the empty jump into the close slash, trying to catch a backdash or a jump from Sorcerer Supreme.
I really like how we're gun flaming. This is nostalgia, man.
Yeah, it really is more of an old school Exert style of gun flame. I like it a lot. Another DP anytime you RC. Sorcerer Supreme is sending out the DP. And the Sorcerer about to open a portal to the next game.
Oh, portal whoop ass. Jesus Christ. That was... Oh my god. Dude, getting to OTG with standing heavy and just run it back again is diabolical in routing like that. Like, the damage is too stupid.
I'm gonna be, I know you'll appreciate this one, Proxy. I'm gonna be honest, I think that Soul Badguy is the closest we'll ever get to Stone Cold Steve Austin as a playable fighting game character.
What?
What?
I definitely agree.
We're gonna see Soul start shotgunning beers.
He's had a little bit of gun flame.
What?
Oh, close slash finds the glow afterwards. Unfortunately here, Stone Cold needs a break. Gonna be doing a great job here pressuring.
There's the throw into the RC to make sure you get the pickup and the wall break as well. Gonna go ahead and go for the super. This should have a lot of scaling on it, but we want the hard knockdown. That's the most important part.
All right, game time. Oh, doesn't even go for the tricky stuff. Just slides on in, finds the throw. I like it.
And immediately Wild Assault right off the bat. We're just going to wake up with the DP. Why not?
That's one of the weaknesses of using Gunflame in moments like that, though, is that obviously Nagoriyuki has access to a very expensive, but arguably the best projectile in the game in a second version of himself.
You're absolutely correct. He just sends his full body. Oh, and then the PRC backwards for the 6H. I wonder if that was kind of an answer. Oh my god, the 2H. I wonder if the PRC backwards 6H was an answer to try and challenge SDP. Instead of going in and getting DP'd like we have been the entire set, Gummie taking a little bit of a backseat and going for the disjointed hitbox.
I think it definitely was. I think you're right on the money on that one for sure. When Sorcerer Supreme has been afflicted by anything that slows them down, they have reacted with a DP every single time, and to great effect, like a 90% hit rate. Not to say that it's not working, because it absolutely is, but I think you're right. I think Gummie's finally found one of the adjustments here and one way to bait these things out.
Go throw. Immediate wake up DP. No fear from the Sorcerer Supreme.
Uh-oh. Not the way we want to see this work. Gonna get a ton of blood back here, even after the Fukio. 2S5H gets away from the gravestone.
Oh! And then actually getting the counter hit with the far slash as well. These 2H anti-airs. B gonna go all the way. No! Wasn't quite able to get the full conversion, but that's fine. The throw is gonna secure the round.
Sorcerer Supreme, like you said, trying to find that one timeline where we're going to make things work, and this is starting to look like it here. Unfortunately, Vortex doesn't combo, and unfortunately, even more, Shizu is our combo starter.
One neutral jump over the 2S. Nice! 6S to catch the Beyblade attempt into the wild throw. Not going to go for the RC, just wants the Oki. In Dust We Trust. No!
Oh, we've never trusted, not once. Party time.
100-meter on Gummie's side. Just harassing with the 2K. 5D connects. That's going to be the round. Set point, Proxy.
Yeah, I mean, you weathered the storm for a pretty significant amount of time, but unfortunately gets cooked. 2K2D not gonna find the mark here. 2S deflect shield buys room, but it doesn't matter. The bringer.
D dash up with the FD once again. I love the harassment with the gun flame. Gonna catch the Beyblade. Look at the spacing here. The movement from Sorcerer Supreme staying just at far/length. Does get a little too aggressive though. Clipped by the JH.
Dude, jump timing was absolutely perfect here. Fuki forward. Gonna delay a bit on the PRC backwards, but the slowdown on both. Sorcerer Supreme gets the better of it.
Oh, the 2K2D. Not enough to close up the round. Still needs to find one more touch. Anything will do it. Yeah, gotta be careful with those gun flames. Gummie still has plenty of blood to work with.
Losable. Oh no.
Oh. I don't even know what Sorcerer pressed, but it ended up working.
I think it was /, but oh, dude. Potato coming through with the prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for the first time sub. Thank you very much. That was goofy as hell.
Man, what a start to this bracket, Proxy. Game 1 and Game 2 going the distance. I don't know what's in the water, right? The announcements were announced a while ago, over a month ago. Maybe it's that Evo Japan's come up. Maybe people are excited for Unica, but tonight's been crazy and it's only game number 2.
All right, let's see it. Last time I was on, I'm pretty sure last time I was on Guilty Gear, I'm pretty sure Gummie was my co-commentator. So listen, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see us bring it home for the commentators. You know, show them we can play. Show them we still got this.
And not just a commentator, a player as well. Let's go, Gummie.
I'm trying to see this. I'm gonna hold my bias back. Jump H almost finds the mark here. Gets a little bit messy afterwards, but a 2P able to get the interrupt.
2K2D, dash it on in, catches the backdash there with the close slash, getting the burst out of Gummie. Oh, Gummie's so on point with just the pokes here. Love just the spacing, the footsies that we're actually seeing in this match.
Twice on through once again, 1,000-year blood war. Interrupting things well. A little bit of blood to come back on this one too, and plenty of meter to spend. Yes, you, and just chases down again. You can't escape.
Set point. I got confession, Proxy. I've never even watched Bleach.
I've never seen a single episode. Let's get it. Jump H, 5P into the 6P. I love it.
All the way into the corner once again. Goes for the low this time. Nice. DP is going to connect with the counter hit. Massive, massive damage.
Oh, that was 2H. Nice DP.
Last on the screen out here for Sorcerer Supreme. You cannot lose the momentum. Gummie sitting at 100 tension.
Oh, the Fukio was so slick. What a chase down. And of course, Shizu finds the mark. Gummie.
The routing there too from Gummie was so impressive, right? Recognizing the counter hit, getting the bracket tonight. Let's try and get them a pretty penny.
Lucas W in the chat, our head of production at TNS, is exactly right. Production people, it's a coin flip. Production players are either secret bosses or like don't play the game. And there's just no material. Shoutouts. The production runs deep, bro.
Hey, I need y'all to know that Lucas is unironically one of the best Belmont players in Florida, so.
Nasty. Shoutouts. As a master level Ryu too, come on now. Back, let's refocus up. Shouts Lucas. We got the JPs working out well. First round already out of the way on a perfect here for the good doctor.
Ashy looking really strong here. Ashiprogamer up against JJnews. So JJnews setting up the rope, able to get the cross up there, but no conversion off of it.
Oh, jumping was very clean. We even managed to snag the donut too. You can't even have the sugar. It's for me. Jesus. Greedy, but it all works out.
I mean, look at Chipp. Look at those muscles. You think he's ever had a carb in his life?
You ain't wrong.
There's the wall assault immediately into the 6H.
Maybe that's the secret. Maybe we need to carve up Jobber, because this is not working out here. Once again, Faust absolutely mauling this ninja. No chance for this guy.
No, preventing JJnews from really establishing any kind of offense at all. We got a little bit of a hint of it with the 2K2D into the rope setup. Was able to get the cross up, but just overshot it a little too much to be able to pick up after the hit. Let's see if JJnews can kind of tighten things up a little bit here and weave their way in.
Yeah, high potential. Round start, a lot of choices to be made. Just goes for the dash forward there. 5P is a good check. Ends up spending the burst there. JJnews is able to find the knockdown there, but good use of it to get away.
Oh no! Yeah, has to spend the burst there not to take a ton of damage in the process. This time, actually able to secure the hit after the cross up, but immediately loses the momentum.
Ooh, flipped up pass, goes for the run up. Almost finds the mark, but a YRC. I got hit too. I thought that was a throw.
Careful though. DP is gonna get clipped by the hammer. And the J2K.
Man, timing on the dive kicks has been perfection here. We're stop signing so many of these run-up attempts here, but JJnews finally gonna get to run some stuff. This is the first offense we've seen.
Oh, but the big whip there on the crawl under the charged wild assault into a full conversion. Sends out the meteors and the mini Faust. Oh my god, everything just seems to be working for Ashiprogamer. Through the wall, not enough to secure the kill.
You're still alive. Oh, and you get the DP, the Beta Blade, no fear.
Might need to go for a YRC or something here. Just create some space, but does get a punish. Same side on the mix. Trying to find any kind of opening, and there it is. Just a low committal 5P to close out game number 1.
And honestly and truly, high-level stuff to just down back there. A lot of people in situations like that will get flustered and will try to make too aggressive of a move, but knowing the amount of life you have, the amount of interactions it's going to take to kill you from there, it's just so good to down back and just react to anything high. That is, it is something so simple, but something that is just like hard to remember when you're in the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. It's difficult to remember a lot of stuff when you're in the shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything
it
is just so scary in this game, bro.
Oh, I'd be going in with really complex game plans. And then when the round starts, it's like, no, MegaRura. Just trying to find a hit, bro.
All right, well, things still going the same for Ashiprogamer at the moment.
Ooh. Okay, ends up finding the mark. Good use of the burst, though, and a better counter poke. Take some damage here.
Oh, nice with YRC. I really like how we're just weaving in this golf swing, trying to send JJnews flying. There's the mini Faust. Coming through, paying his dues.
Forbidden super dash, though, and I love the RC there, just in case the burst was going to come out, but unfortunately we don't get the kill.
That's fine. Still able to pick it up after, but yeah, that was a little scary there.
Always a bit scary, but the 2K2D, the mark, 6P to slap him off the rope.
Oh, but no punish there on the mix. That was blocked. I love the Alpha Blade just to escape from the corner, but now Mini Faust is there, ready to control the neutral.
That whole sequence was such a mess. JJnews somehow gets out of that relatively unscathed. Afro is applied here, but actually not looking too worried about it, even with the overhead connecting.
Wall, hard knockdown. Let's see if JJnews can start mustering some offense here. Positive bonus is going to be great. Going to get that burst back as well.
Love the just block there to buy a little bit of room. Came through and plenty of meter, of course. Able to get the connection there. JJnews, that was going to be all gas, no brakes. With 100 meter to spend, we're going in.
Ooh. Good round there for JJnews, but needs to carry this momentum through. Able to tie things up 1-1. I mean, I'm actually a little blown away, Proxy. I talk about it week after week, how the average pools level of players or pools play just seems to go up every single year with the new players that come into fighting games, with all of the resources, the way that the community helps each other learn. This has been one of the craziest starts to TNS. The first 3 games so far tonight have been insane.
I think that the weirdest thing about it is that it's not like, because obviously the players that have been playing are continuing to get better. It's that the next wave of new players are just better also, which is, so, you know what I mean? Like,
no way.
Bombos.
Wow! Now get back on the rope. Yes! Oh, but too much weight at the combo. I was about to lose my mind.
Oh, too much sauce. They didn't want to. They want to see him shine. JJnews, I believed.
Said your swag too strong, your combos too bad. They'll kill you, Chipp.
They'll kill Chipp. They'll kill you. Oh my God! What an anti-air though. Excuse me. The air-to-air goes into the mix afterwards, and another 5P. 5P round start has been money. All set.
Right. Snip. Gets the cross up with the mix. Oh, you might be dead. Not quite. I think if it would have exploded before the wall break, would have definitely been able to kill there.
Ooh, and the 6P finds the mark. The anti-air comes through, and JJnews, unfortunately, it's gonna be knocked. It's a little too late. Maybe I can go see France. Who knows, man? Let's get on to the match. Don't worry too much about that. We'll see the next one here. If I'm not mistaken, if I can read, which is you know, it's a little testy these days. I believe this is Lurry.
It is Lurry. It is Lurry up against Tori. And trust me, Proxy, I'm right there with you. Florida education.
You know me, man.
Dash up 2K2D. Lurry rocking the Peter Griffin while we got Corey on the Johnny.
I know this is the Rev 2 costume, but it'll never not be the Peter. Like, come on. Flipped off fast, use the RC, applies the card, can't escape.
Oh, just trying to go for the fake out on the throw attempt there into the close slash. Joker tricks Corey with a dominating, a perfect in round 1.
Oh, straight away with that kick. Listen, no perfect, no pressure. We're in there.
Right. Put the afro on. Where'd the hat go? Oh, with a mix-up on the explosion? That's unique.
The close slash also working wonders here. Johnny's normals, impressive as ever. Damn.
Jin goes for the wild assault and trying to go for the instant overhead afterwards. Air deal is actually going to be able to connect, and there you go. Game 1 for Corey. Just being very aggressive, great use of the buttons there, and even with some, you know, kind of sloppy mix-up, still able to close it out.
Yeah, definitely. It's just, I mean, has just been a bully to summarize. Like, right? It's just been at every single turn. Even if things aren't coming up entirely their way, they're still holding forward, still playing pretty aggressively, and still having a ton of confidence in all the things that they are looking into. So, can't ask for more of a Johnny player in a moment like this.
No, still performing incredibly well. And yeah, you're definitely right about being a bully and being aggressive. Utilizing wild assault just to push in constantly, and utilizing that dash speed of Johnny as well. Misfire trying to lock you down. There it is with the dive kick. Able to get a nice pickup. Nearly coast to coast. It is.
After the OTG, and is able to get the 6P. Was a little unsure of it there, so the mix. On odd flight time, but it ends up working out. We low profile and find another command throw. Lurry off to the races here with a 100-meter.
Ooh, that was nice. Not going for the overhead there. Instead, a tricky close slash, and it should be enough to close out this round.
Sorry, so I'm not having a dog. Oh, sweep of the legs though, and we're back into that same routing. He's gonna choose to go for an item this time. Potential Bombo's coming up, but he's gonna get himself.
Oh, it does get clipped by the anti-air close slash as well. You're about to get sent through the wall, and Senga actually setting the afro on fire.
Oh, and the close slash actually tracked down the backdash attempt. Looking very, very strong here. I thought it was going to be another command throw. Instead, it's a charged wild assault and continued pressure. The wake-up overdrive is not going to find the mark.
Oh, but Corey still has an opportunity here. Burst is available. The life totals are not too different. There it is. Dash in. Love the super jump from Lurry with the JD.
Minty, we're in pools. There's never a bad time for some coffee. Treat yourself.
True, I just drank some.
Lock it in. We can all have a little caffeine as a treat.
Nothing like an 8 p.m. coffee on a Monday night.
It's a day in the life, baby.
Damn right. I don't even know if I need coffee, though, with how crazy these matches have been so far.
Trade, get off the rip. Try to look to the poke. This time it's going to get the whip punish. And yeah, I like that. Wait for a little bit of the pull in, then get the burst. Better positioning.
Mini Faust, where are you? Please, my son, help! There he is! Find some time for Papa to throw out some more items.
No, I think we were ready for the anti-air there too. Just the normal didn't come out in time.
Oh, and the extended to blow up the throw attempt. Beautiful play there from Corey. Oh my god, into the super, jump back, avoid everything, watch out for the bomb.
Yeah, the forbidden technique. We had to bring it out eventually.
Oh, but does run into a far slash. Corey, not only with the round lead here, but with a pretty massive burst lead on top of that.
Actually, poking with a slash after that was kind of cheeky. I like that.
Trying to keep Corey on the toes. Harassing with that 2K. Mix, in and out. It is going to be blocked. What a side swap right into the Joker trick. Doesn't break the wall, though. That's actually huge.
Nice, get the escape. And the dive kick finds the mark. Big opportunity coming up here. Finds the cross up and goes back to the same side.
Oh my god, we're swinging for the fences. Batter up. Another dive kick to be able to close out another round here for Lurry. They have been neck and neck, pushing each other to the limit, Proxy.
The spacing and the timing on these dive kicks is, oh my god, we are confident on the dashboard. What a throw.
Oh, wow, that did a chunk.
What a suite of items, and what a way to convert on them. Bombs everywhere, though. You've got to be careful. No!
Oh! Everyone's getting bombed here.
Get him off. Nice backdash. Oh, but it's not nice enough. Still gets caught in the legs. Unfortunate, but that's another one on the board for Corey.
What is going on tonight, Proxy? These players are pushing it.
This character is just perfection. I could never, I'm not brave enough to be the Faust player, but god damn it, you are absolute soldiers, the lot of you that play this character.
I will not even lie. It was questionable when they first showed off Faust and Strive and said, you know, oh, we removed a lot of these tools from him, but he can throw out as many items as he possibly wants now. Past games, he could only have one item out at a time. I didn't believe in it, but I like the change.
Oh, mini Faust. That's the best item, I'm telling you. It's the free burst, but the burst timing from Corey is perfection here to keep corner on Lurry, but Lurry fights back out to mid-screen.
Ooh, that was a nice duck under as well. Utilizing that crawl to good effect. It's going to get tossed into the corner, though. Card is set up. Ouch! Goes to the IAD. Deflect shield to create space. Again, that dive kick has been working out so beautifully for Lurry. Unfortunately, not going to do enough, though, to help them win this round.
Playing for your life now. 2P finds the start. With the hammer, we're able to buy a little bit of distance forward and psychs them out. A little in and out there with the mix. no. Trumpet comes through, but luckily it happens during the animation of the command throw. Gets the full loop and should be enough to kill here. A round apiece. And again, Lurry's punching from the ropes, trying to stay alive.
And a perfect on top of that here, though. Lurry starting to gain some momentum. Corey once again coming in with the burst lead, setting out 2 100-ton weights. The bananas on the field as well. Just got to jump over it leisurely.
Oh, what a check. That's been double dash throw again for Corey. When Corey dashes up, you know what's coming.
Oh, what a trade, though, on the air misstep. Goes straight into the snip, snip, snip. Catching the backdash. Gonna be able to lead to a wall break thanks to the layup from the Afro explosion. Positive bonus for Lurry. Can we take this to game 5?
Oh, there he is, the demon. Air to air, keeps them locked down.
Wow. 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 This has been definitely the most high level start to a stride bracket we have seen, maybe ever on TNS. Y'all gotta let your friends know TNS is on. It is fire. Let your mom know as well. It's time to jump into game 5.
Down to the wire once again. It's definitely going to be one of those nights. It's a game 5 type of night for sure. Brown Star 2P has been really good for Lurry. Tries to go for it again, and Corey scouts it beautifully. What a whiff punish.
6H to break the wall. Positive bonus now for Corey. Going to build back a lot of that burst gauge. Great blocks here from Lurry. That J2K was crazy as well. That was a nasty counter hit, confirmed. Corey in full control here at the moment. 5D's gonna connect. We're going to set point.
Nobody kicks out of the 5D.
No one.
It's 2 more. 2P, not quite close enough. Sends the bomb.
Oh, we're just sending everything. Another bomb of Mini Faust on the screen as well. Mini Faust actually locking Corey down to allow Lurry to start establishing some offense here. Straight to the snip, snip, snip. Another one. Oh, the Afro explosion. It connects.
Oh my god, and we just masked the close slash afterwards. It's beautiful from Lurry. A lead on the burst here for Corey. But otherwise here, it's a big advantage.
And I like that we actually went for the fast one, not the clean hit, right? Was just trying to squeeze out as much damage as possible, knowing that Corey was going to try and burst it. And now we just got bombs on the field. Even more bombs are coming out along with the Afro, setting it on fire.
Wow, everything could not. What a Faust type around here. Gets OTG'd by the 100-ton. One more opportunity to fight back in. There's the counter hit to start it.
Olma does drop the pick up there. Able to send full screen, but now you got to push your way in without making any mistakes. And there's the mistake. Lurry takes it 3-2.
Beautiful poke. Better can kind of felt. It was nice.
Yeah, it did. It was mostly around the way that they utilized the gunflame. So make sure to check that out on the VOD tomorrow. But right now, stick around and check this out. Anji versus Goldlewis. Scissors versus Gavin.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, good start off here for Scissors. Getting a counter hit. Pushing Gavin into the corner.
Okay. Steals the turn with the fan, and yeah, absolutely is able to find the poke afterwards. BRC overhead looking beautiful, but the pineapple comes through, try and save the day.
A pretty massive life lead here at the moment for Scissors, but you know how it is, Prox, you say it all the time, a lead is not a lead against Goldlewis.
Oh, but this lead is starting to look like an actual lead here. Like you said, once he's 6 feet under, that's when we can call it.
Put him in the coffin. Straight to the next round. Scissors just starting off with a 5H right off the bat. I actually like that. You don't see that too often from a lot of Anji players. 5D's gonna connect. Wall break.
Boy, 6P is definitely good. Came through with the Ko. Whirls on through and drops the fish on him. I like that.
Oh, there's the hop in. Goes for the PRC. That was actually a pretty good PRC, even though he got hit. Was just trying to cover the 2P option from Gavin. It's gonna connect.
Dude, couple behemoths in a row. It's just that easy. Listen, if you can do a half circle, you can do it too. No,
You just gotta churn it. It's easy.
That's kind of hard. I put my first real effort into trying to play this character myself in the last like month, and I was like, man.
No, once you get it in your hands, it feels good. This doesn't feel too good for Gavin, though, right now. Stuck in the corner, clipped by the overhead, tossed on their back. Is there any way out besides through the wall?
Looking like that answer might just be no. And we're able to get the close slashes afterwards. A little bit of extra damage on the follow-up is enough to cut through the big man's guts. Very nice. I mean, that's one of the nice ways to be able to deal with that. And, you know, spending the super, having the RC, essentially your own 100-meter super for Anji there.
Yeah, it's Anji was underrated for way too long, honestly. Now people are really, you know, after some of the performances at Arc World Tour, after some of the performances at past tournaments towards the end of 2024 as well, I think people are really realizing how strong this character is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was legitimately bad at first, right? But then I think everyone was just on like the, you know, you get so used to saying something that you just believe it.
Yeah.
Because 1.0 Anji was like, I don't know, I'm not really scared of this guy.
That was a rough character, for sure.
Nah, I got it. There's fear now. This is going to be locked up, but it's not going to hit.
No, not at all. Not even going to get plus frames there. Tried to go for a Behemoth Typhoon. It looked like instead just got the 5H on accident. Right on in. He's going to get clipped by the JS. Bro, set him like a rubber band, bro. And that is so unfortunate. Gavin would have been able to actually get a kill off of that with the 6H if it didn't just immediately send Scissors fly in the opposite direction.
Full fast follow through. Looking good. We'll try to go for the hop. Nice 2P. That's a great answer. Can't let those go for free. And the backdash with a 2K2D. Very nice once again.
All right, just trying to keep that space. There's a Behemoth swing, utilizing it as a button in itself. He's gonna get the parry super. Oh, this is so scary here. What a 5P to challenge. Doesn't get the Behemoth off of it, though.
No, the fish is too strong.
And there we go. Scissors able to take game number 2 as well. Still a nail biter coming down to the wire.
Loving the double Fujin. Everything coming up extremely well. Somebody chats a 9-1 matchup for Goldlewis. Thoughts?
No.
Respectfully, thank you.
That's my thoughts.
I might give it to Anji. Time 1. Come on.
Y'all haven't ever played a real 9-1 matchup. All right. Go play Injustice if you want to play a 9-1 matchup. Or JD.
Damn, a couple headbutts. Nice block on the big Millie across up there, and is able to completely just fight him off. We are brawling in the skies with the big man.
And there's the White Wild Assault with the RC afterwards. Had a really nice idea there, just didn't end up panning out. Oh, thrown out of what looked like might have been a close slash there, and Scissors now sitting at set point.
Wow, okay, the confidence is key. What a dash up throw, twice in a row. This time the Lord's reversal, 2P. Save us.
Even Typhoon again, just trying to keep Anji locked down. There's the 6P spinning right on out of the danger. Close slash, nice block. Beautiful backdash with the RC. Bionic elbow.
Oh my god. Let me utilize my final technique, the triple behemoth. Unfortunately, it's not helping quite enough. Has to spend the burst and still might die.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous spot to be in. Goes for the RC, but it's Midare. Get the plus frames and the throw scissors. Takes.
Love that. Just drops the fish on him one more time. Everything coming up Anji's way. Yeah, dude. And that's like, that one's like 7-3 probably.
Slayer Leo is 10-0 Leo. What? What are you saying? That is not true. Slayer
Nice,
beats Leo.
Very nice.
The people don't want you to know that, but Slayer beats Leo. Just, that's a skill issue.
The government doesn't want you to know.
They do want you to know that Haku came through with the $7.77 though into the match arena. That's the lucky number, the jackpot. Let's see whose luck is gonna come out on top here.
Got the start, little 2K action. Not gonna find much else afterwards. Giovanna straight on the pressure for Crescendo.
AoiKypher and Crescendo. Ram players are government agents. I see it. They definitely work for the TIA.
Oh, reaches the boulder there, catches the dash attempt. Puts him a bit too farther away. Nice on the throw, though. Crescendo continues to pressure in the perfect way.
Oh, and that is going to be the round here for Crescendo. Not quite a perfect, but good enough.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
2D right off the bat into the enhanced spiral arrow.
Dashed up, finds the 5P a couple times in a row. Everything ends up stringing together, and once again, the spinning dog kick to break the wall. Man, kind of a tough spot now.
Oh, and there we go. Another quick round, a quick game one, in fact, here from Crescendo. Looking as good as ever with this Giovanna.
Yeah, approaching the matchup as about as effectively as you can. Always being the one asking the questions, not getting into those weird mid-range situations. That's like the worst thing that can happen, right? Is like, if you are farther than one character length out as Giovanna and you have to do some kind of bursty approach, but don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about approaching. You are the one getting approached now. It's time for the kid. The kid himself.
The main character, bro. Got his own anime. See if this goes to the neutral jump, but no button being pressed there until too late. Gets clipped by that 6P, and now just getting juggled.
Life total's not looking good. Plenty of calories to potentially spend, though. There we go. 2K2D. Finally, time to run some offense here. But YRC buys our space back immediately.
Ooh, what a block there on the DP as well. Just going to close out another round here for Crescendo. The snowball is building up into an avalanche here. If Aoi can't mount some offense to make this stop.
Fall through, spending all the calories. But once again, worth it to be aggressive in the moment here. But back to the mid-screen off Crescendo.
Dashing in with a sliding 2S. Whoa, that was a crazy movement option there from Crescendo. Ended up not connecting, but that 5H is going through the mortal counter. Super should do it. No super.
Oh, and yeah, because of the slowdown there, we knew the 6P was going to work. Tried to slide in with the Sun Dipper, but not going to work out. 2K2D does find the mark, though.
Yeah, that's going to be a positive bonus for Aoi, but you got to watch out. 100 meter there for Crescendo. Just goes for the backdash, and that's another round. Yeah, just looking kind of unstoppable here at the moment. Aoi switching to Sin. The Sin pick not working out the way that they were expecting here, but going to stick it out with the Kiske.
I'll see if it can keep some of that momentum and maybe be able to answer back. But Crescendo, again, has just been playing the offense airtight. And in the moments where we're not able to play offense, is able to just seamlessly get out of defensive situations. I mean, using Deflect Shield, using YRC in just the perfect places, being able to steal turns back so effortlessly. It's just, this has been a masterclass on how to get out of bad spots.
100%. And also just a masterclass how to put your opponent in bad spots here from Crescendo. 5D gonna break the wall. Positive bonus, massive life lead. Stuffs the BRC forward with a 2K, and we're going to set point.
Slash dropping one of the great truths of Guilty Gear in chat. Just 6P it. Everything in Guilty Gear eventually circles back to just 6P it.
Always.
The truth of the game.
That's the true grounded footsie that Guilty Gear is known for.
Let's say, wake up, sheeple. Everyone has a shotgun equipped. It's forward and P. Nice use of the throw, though, and after the RC, it's definitely going to be enough. Even after the drop, we still got mix. Of course we do.
And a perfect to end it. Crescendo was trying to cook that up the entire set. Was always just a couple of hits short. Jump 2. Marvelo, I thought you dropped Strive. Marvelo? What is this? Well,
what did
they
you
always
drop it for?
Come back. For City of the Wolves.
Who's even playing that game?
They always crawl back. Who do you think he plays in that game? Hope good tomorrow, bro.
I don't know, man. You're right. I should have known it's the ninja, but...
With the Goldlewis, you can literally give him a custom color to just make him Strider.
The goal, we're just chasing the feeling of being Strider again, but Marvelo here, he doesn't have to chase the feeling. He's already just on this feeling. Everything coming up his way here, working on a perfect right now. How hard it is to get a perfect against Goldlewis. Now how he just accidentally does so much damage.
Oh, and there we go. A super and a perfect able to close it out.
That says he plays Marco? Bet? Cultured Marvelo? The Shoto enjoyer?
That's crazy. Switching to Marco.
Good use of the shoulder check on that one, though. Trying to swing the coffin on reversal timing, but that's a pretty easy whip punish for Marvelo there. Beautiful stuff.
I play Marco too. Much respect. There we go. Dash in, trying to bait out a response. Oh, the flying behemoth. Oh, Lo is gonna connect and then get you again with the behemoth canceled.
What is this funky ass music, by the way? What is this?
This is Slayer's theme.
Is it?
Yeah, this is ups and down. It's fire.
It's very good. Rekka's come through. RC into the clone. Doesn't quite work out. 2K 2D Behemoth. Everything coming up Lolo now.
Oh my god, another air Behemoth. Able to clip with the overhead. I love that we didn't go for the RC until after the second Behemoth. That's the power of being able to use your security gauge to cancel Behemoth Typhoons into each other. I did see a question in chat earlier. Can you enter this bracket if you don't have an Ethernet cord? I just want you all to know that Red Ditto admitted that they didn't have an Ethernet cord when they started playing, so.
Bastard.
That's on YouTube. That was on,
Get a wire.
on YouTube yesterday.
Get a wire, gamers.
As long as no one knows.
That we're encouraging the rule breakers. I respect it. Get your games where you got us.
Oh, just goes for the jump in JS. We're predicting that Marvelo was going to take to the skies, but oh my god, the only thing we're going is to the next round.
That last Behemoth, I thought we whiffed, but you know, it still makes its mark. Good enough. stuff. Try to send out the clone. 2P, you and your boy.
Right, launched up to the skies on the rope through the wall. Positive bonus now for Marvelo. Oh, but a big drop. You're eating shit.
My God, so much damage. Runs up for the behemoth right away. Gets a couple swings. Back to the same side. Marvelo has to burst.
Oh, just throwing out that 2P. Blocks the YRC as Gummie comes through with the $5 in the Matcherino. Saying, I lost. Time for League. I'm so sorry, Gummie.
I respect
Not that you
though.
lost. I'm sorry that you play League.
Gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I've been hitting the Swift plays recently. It's not, dude, low commitment, quick League of Legends, it's over.
That's self-harm.
You gotta do what you gotta do. 2-0. Lolo continuing to find the mark here, swinging that coffin everywhere, but there we go, off the Rekkas. IBFT to try and buy some room, does get the jump out, and no punish here. So Lolo back to mid-screen.
Still has access to that burst too in case anything goes awry. Looks like they are gonna. Okay, yeah, waiting until just before the wall break is gonna happen there. Sending out the drone. Oh, nearly knocked Marvelo all the way into it. Pull out the gun. Give me some of that meter.
Yep, punch throw afterwards. Very nice. Dashed up with the 6P. Pressure continues. That's an RC available. PRC and just barely is able to pick it up. I thought because of the weight of Goldlewis we were going to fall too quick. Oh, Marvelo, he's ready for it.
Yeah, trying to chase up to the skies as well. Just goes for the 5H there. I wonder if that was a misinput on the behemoth. But there's the gold burst. Marvelo now with 100 tension. And the 5D. YRC 5D is kind of diabolical.
I respect that, especially when you have an extra meter behind it too. Hell yeah.
OTG. Bonsai into the RC. Beautiful pickup.
Touch too far. Ooh.
Yeah, just a little too high in the air there too. Nice press on the 2P. That bionic elbow coming out once again.
Oh, of the clash! Oh no, look at your life total!
Oh, blocks the behemoth in the air. Gotta watch out. Goes for the JK. Oh my God! Lolo now on set point with full burst. And gets the first blood.
Lolo's conversions have actually been out of this world so far. Ends up spending the burst here. Even that high in the air is looking for the air-to-air, but we're able to completely evade.
There's a whiff punish though. That's what Marvelo is so proficient at. Dashing in with Chipp, the Godspeed Ninja. Catching the anti-air there with the 5P.
Ooh, even on the slowdown, we're not scared, not for a second. Just gonna break. Not gonna use the meter. Saves it for this! BRC and DP beats the 2K, finds the low, and we're finally on the board, Marvelo. Let's sink or swim, and we're starting to float a little bit.
Yeah, but now, can we get out of these waters though, or are we gonna be dragged back down to the depths by Lolo? It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. That's a reverse 3-0 that Marvelo is gonna have to cook up here, and you can't make many mistakes as Chipp in this matchup.
Yeah, realistically, you get 1.5 chances per game in this matchup here. Not much else to be done. See, perhaps a round start. Try to get aggressive here. This is where Marvelo, when Marvelo's in his pocket, this is where he needs to be. Trying to look for the whip punish. Even though that didn't work, this is still where he needs to be. Stay low to the ground. Try and go for this in and out dashing gameplay. When the drone comes out, then it's kind of a free-for-all.
Yeah, look what happens when you take to the skies against Goldlewis, right? Oh, you're dead. Yep, goes for the big boy combos there. Set point once again for Lolo.
sneaky. Back at the same side here. Slick pickup as well. The bombs had to get the break.
Nice IB. But still gonna get strung up on the rope, set through the glass. Marvelo in full control in this round, but just needs to hold on to that fragile control that he has. It's like walking a tightrope, no pun intended.
And again, the jump-in's just not working out here. Behemoth, the touch too far.
Yeah, staying grounded is absolutely the play. Every time that Marvelo jumps, he gets hit. There we go. Look at that, staying so grounded, playing the footsies game, able to put the pressure on Lolo, put him in the corner, and secure the round. That's a beautiful burst bait. Got to make Lolo pay for this one. Marvelo on the edge of a game 5.
Oh no. Okay, Deflect Shield saves our life. Next hit will do it.
Should be able to wall break here, but isn't going to go for it. Instead goes for the mix-up. Are you blocking in time, Proxy?
You fought well. Lolo, it's kind of hard. All right, let's get it. Time to get started. As we said, the expected matchup between the two. Somebody in chat said Unkoff. Y'all are wrong for that.
That's crazy.
Duel 1.
They're not even 30.
Double 2Ks, use the Wild Assault. Tries to shimmy hard. I respect that.
Able to secure the overhead there with the dash in. Nice. I like it, creating a little bit of space, trying to force Valore to come in. Look at the movement here from KidDracula. Accidentally dives right into a guard point here. And now Valore trying to take advantage, but there's the Fortissimo reversal.
Oh no, with the nodes looping pressure, finds the overhead one more time and finally is able to secure the round. Strong start for KidDracula.
Burst coming out early in this round. Whoa! What a counter poke! Absolutely wild, leading to such an insane amount of damage as well.
Oh, Satanin gets the punish. Timing on that a little bit off, and you cannot miss opportunities against Leo. This one knockdown, this one throw, that could be your whole life bar, could be the round.
It's the Wild Assault, the air time there. Still just too much scaling to actually close out game 1.
But with the PRC slowdown, is able to just slide on in, get another 2P, and secure that first round. And as you can see, based on the touches, Wild Assault is so important for KidDracula when it comes to combo routing. Obviously, gets you a ton more damage. It also kind of it makes corner carry for this character like 0 effort, which is just so nice.
Yeah, and that's one of the most important parts, right? Is getting that corner carry, pushing your opponent all the way to the edge to be able to break them through the glass and refund that burst that you spent to get the Wild Assault in the first place.
As we said, a character who has to put themselves in the air to effectively move, getting them to the corner, that's another big benefit of it. The less you have to dash, the better. As you can see right there, 5P finds the mark, able to completely open things up, and after the wall break on the pillar, Valore is looking amazing off the start.
Oh, but there we go. One good dash in over a fireball is all you need to get things started. Getting the burst out of Valore and a mortal counter. Gotta watch out for that 100 tension, though. It's a threat. Reversal options finally. YRC comes out.
Sick. The meter, though. We just jump straight away, the up forward, throws the fireball with the PRC. What a great stop, but the PRC into the Psycho Crusher.
Oh, and the excuse me, not the OTG, the overhead is able to connect, securing another round here for KidDracula.
Oh, Chipp from the night, a little bit of a whiff. KidDracula still gets the better of the start.
Dashing on in, there's the Berserker Slash and the run through. Whoa, coast to coast to coast. Around the world.
What the clash!
I've been already putting in the extra inputs just in case a clash. Still getting sent through the wall though. Valore placed on their back.
Oh my god. Unfortunately, your ankles in shambles. Gets the block for the second time. YRC to stop the overhead, and now it's gonna be Guard Break City instead. Fakes it and sneaks the low. The timing is perfection, and KidDracula steals another one.
Now up 2-0, doing such a good job keeping this lion caged on Valore's side. They just have not been able to gain control of the rhythm of the matchup, right? Even if they're able to score hits, able to secure some damage, it never feels like they're the one dictating the pace.
Definitely agreed. It's definitely the analogy I use a ton is like, you know, obviously it's a conversation, and some characters in this game are just screaming at you with a megaphone here. It just feels like Valore just hasn't formulated the questions yet.
No, Eno's more like whispering sweet nothings into your ear. Oh, the bar slash there. Again, this 2H proxy. This 2H has been a money maker button. Just stuffing so many of the buttons that Valore is sticking out from like obscene ranges.
Was that Hezi into the 5K? Was that an execution error, or you just goated? Jesus.
Oh, the flash kick. Be able to get the wall break here. Can we see a change of pace?
Stop! What is happening in Guilty Gear Strive, bro?
This is your brain on Guilty Gear Strive, brother.
BRC backwards into the Psycho Crusher, finds the overhead of KidDracula, trying to cash out on the round here. Valore so close and spends the burst, is gonna fight for it.
Oh, the just blocking the jump, and there's the throw. Valore securing a round. This game would be so much more sick if it had Danger Time, Ross.
Oh, overhead finds the mark. Great way to start here. It's gonna break the wall for 50% life.
Oh, trying to close the gap there with the 5K forward advancing. Stroke the big tree. And through the wall, set, point, all that off of a stroke the big tree. And now KidDracula looking to firmly plant their roots in this top 48 winner's side.
Oh, good timing on the jump. The Psycho Crusher ends up falling into the firewall, though. Little unfortunate on their side.
Oh, even to get the throw to whiff there.
Five Ps with nothing to follow. Again, couple 5Ps with nothing to follow.
Another stroke to big tree. Massive pickup on this. Still not able to kill. Just needs one more touch. Has the mirror to close it out, and that should be it. Doesn't even need the Fortissimo. KidDracula with the 3-0.
Powerful stuff to be able to secure the victory. He's currently playing Ashiprogamer in losers right now. So a lot of tough customers ahead. Jack already to the losers though. This is a tough one, man.
There's the burst. Look at the movement here, the spacing. I always felt like this is a pretty tough matchup for Testament. right? Obviously, Giovanna can just close the gap so quickly that Fubuki is going to have to figure out a way to maintain that space, maintain the control.
It definitely feels like it can be a little annoying here, and it's looking a little more than annoying as Crescendo absolutely blowing this thing wide open in round one. Incredible, just stay safe and steady on the rushdown.
Oh, and the teleport all the way down to the ground, catching with a 2S. This is what we like to see, this hyper-aggressive testament from Fubuki.
Reach for the throws, 6B finds the mark. And because of the stain state, it gets the pickup and secures the kill. A perfect, an incredibly strong answer in return. And that was a long perfect dropper.
It absolutely was. That's just a testament to how when Testament is running on all cylinders, it's just input after input, control after control. You don't get an opportunity to press a button.
Teleport timing is definitely good. 6P once again continues to be the difference maker.
Another teleport. This time it is going to get tossed though from Crescendo. Get the plus frames on the enhanced spiral arrow.
Damn, the tap does the full follow through, sends it immediately and catches the low. Great decision making. Good way to read the defense there. If Fubuki gets away, that's going to be a nightmare, but Crescendo, luckily, we're wide awake. Don't have to worry about that.
Game one here. Again, mentioned it earlier on in the set. We said that, you know, this is kind of difficult for Testament to kind of deal with. Fubuki getting that perfect was fantastic, but that is not the norm in this matchup against two high-level players like this. Crescendo can just kind of force their way in so often.
Hey, Dwell Thompson, the $5 contribution to that match arena. Thank you very much. Appreciate you as always for helping us provide for these players. Thank you. Wow, heavy burst bait on that one though. Connection ends up working out well. Probably sustains it, gets the dash under. Even with the just block, there's just no escape. Full conversion. And Fubuki once again impressing in the moment.
Oh, trying to Marvelo, he's gonna get stuffed there. Teleport back to create that space. Start to create the minefield for Crescendo to walk through, but that's the problem. You make one little mistake, leave a gap that's just too big, and the spiral arrow immediately closes the distance.
Okay, finds the mark. Power spiral arrow catches what looked like a backdash there because we get them airborne. Alright, bad news coming up. Yeah, that's... No matter what ends up happening to you there, it's just not going to be pretty. Crescendo spends the BRC at a disgusting time to be able to close the round.
Oh, there's the clash. Oh, wow, trying to chase down the teleport. I really like how Crescendo is able to react to the teleports very quickly. That time, though, unfortunately, just slightly too far away.
And just as an update, as I'm looking at these brackets and seeing who goes where, the loser of this goes down to play Jack.
Oh, God. No pressure. No pressure.
Almost.
Air throw.
Bro, it's very close.
Oh, and there's the burst, too. Fubuki just trying to harass. Still has nearly 100 tension. Able to secure the round there. No, Crescendo wants it. Sends out the burst. Goes for the dive kick. It's going to connect. Not close enough to break the wall, though, which is actually a little bit better here for Crescendo.
That definitely is. Not giving that burst meter back. Not giving the opportunity for the restand here. Still has 50 meter, but decommits a little too hard. Even with the RC in their pocket, they can't escape from the fireball.
Oh, got caught on that back dash. But we got to keep it moving forward here. 1-1. Crescendo lock in and put a stop to this fire that is rising in Fubuki.
Say, who's to say it can be stopped, Jobber?
Mankind knew that they. Duel 1.
Might just be throwing more gasoline on it.
Oh, actually gets a whip punish there with the fireball. Applies the stain. Good use of the teleport there, but a better tech in Crescendo immediately turns the situation on its head and gets the burst out of Fubuki, actually.
Look for some way to get in. You saw that 6E, that 2D was trying to look for something, but does get the roundhouse kick and the OTG to start running some pressure. That throw whiff was very strange. Harassing with the 5P. Backdash getting caught once again. Crescendo is so used to, I mean, all Giovanna players want to weave in and out, but you have to be careful about the range on these Testament normals.
The throws. Boy, and then sneaks in the low. Situation just started to get dicey there, especially with no meter for Fubuki. You hate to see it.
Well, nice with the 5K. Oh, and the burst is gonna be blocked. A perfect there for Crescendo, trying to stamp out the fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's not if, it's when in a moment like that. Just a great read from Crescendo to be ready in the moment. 2-1 and Fubuki once again on the back foot here. And I think it's not even as much to the detriment of Fubuki as it is to Crescendo is just so unbelievably correct tonight. I feel like we are just like playing possessed. This is definitely some of the best gameplay we've seen for Crescendo in a minute.
Yeah, it's very, very solid here, doing a fantastic job getting through the minefield that is Testaments, Fireballs, and the normals. Stain State 2, Fubuki now closing the gap, doesn't want to play that control game, wants to brawl. Oh, another throw. Third one? No, goes for the enhanced spiral arrow.
Jump timing, actually spectacular. Stain State applied. Crescendo still lead on resources though. And tried to send the DP. I respect it, but unfortunately nobody's home.
Except for the Terror Twins coming through to get the juggle. Doesn't go for the wall break. That 2H actually vacuumed Crescendo in.
He whiffs, gets the throw. Is it enough on the OTG? It's not, but the 2S.
Magic pixel remaining here for Fubuki. You can't even get breathed on. Another Arbor side. No, the startup of Spiral Arrow gets caught by the Grave Reaper.
Knocked him away and turned full zoner. The JP experience coming out, but the Spiral Arrow connect, gets the anti-air, secures a wall break, and once again, a third of your life and a positive bonus for Crescendo.
We'll teleport into the throw. 6H is gonna jump attempt. Oh, that's gonna be it. We're going to game 5 once again, Proxy, courtesy of the Terror Twin.
I mean, Fubuki's spacing in that last game was actually just unreal. Like, next level stuff.
Yeah, and that's what you have to succeed at the level that Fubuki does. One of the best Testament players, not just in North America, but in the entire globe.
And the back and forth has brought us down to the wire here. Dude, top 48 winners trying to stay alive. Only this match and one more to get a winner's side top 8 berth and to not have to go face Jack and the losers.
Oh, nice backdash there. Winning the 5K. Ooh, the really late falling Grave Reaper was interesting. Haven't seen that one before yet from Fubuki.
Andrew Luke coming through, gifting out a membership on YouTube. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. For anybody that does not know, if you get a membership on YouTube, you can check the VODs just like you can here on Twitch. Appreciate you for that. Thank you very much.
All but sent through the wall here. Spinning dog kick. Check this.
After the RE, it's too nasty. Full burst still available.
Clean it up just a little bit. It's all right. Why? He pick up. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Panicking.
Don't panic. Crescendo at set point. Keeping us in anticipation. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Bro, it's touching a Dragon Ball fight.
What is this Yomi shuffle? Jesus Christ, this is the longest round of my life.
Fubuki with the comeback there too. Teleporting out of the corner. Good god, the inputs per second on that proxy.
Big teleport gets the connection. RC, we're struggling through it. Final game, final round.
Mad struggle here from Fubuki, but now down to the wire. Fubuki with the higher resource here on the burst gauge, so it's gonna get that burst back when they get out of jail opportunity. Oh, punishing the spiral arrow with punish on the spiral arrow of all things. The measurement's just off from Crescendo.
Situation to be stuck in here. 6P finds the mark. Doesn't apply the same state though, but with the fast RC, we're gonna get it linked up again, and Fubuki's gonna find the double overhead for the kill. 3-2. Survives turbo mode and still takes the victory. About to play, by the way. Shout out to Jodo.
I know.
That's
Jodo
GSL.
go.
That's
Jodo
GSL.
go. GSL. Legend. Gotta get that one on YouTube. There's the JD.
Right away, trying to find the mark here. Gets the air-to-air strong start, especially with the pillar to get the back turn.
Immediately into a Behemoth Typhoon. What do y'all mean, huh? Look at the names. Use your eyes, read. Oh, not able to read that low, though, coming from Lolo. Coming from GSL, I should say. Templar Trace coming through with 50 big ones into the Metro as the super gets parried.
Oh, 151 in the match arena and around in the back pocket of GSL. The legend doing it once again. Tries to go for the dash up there, but couldn't quite find the mark.
Thank you again for that $50 contribution. Absolutely massive. Okay, just goes for the close slash into nothing, trying to bait out the flash kick there from GSL.
Oh, the double, the triple. What else do we need? Trying to send the behemoths here. 2D almost finds the mark. A knockdown could be game-changing.
Oh, there's the 5D. Goes for the run through to take the corner. Run through again, just putting Lolo into the blender. Axe kick for the plus frames.
Did you want to deflect shields me? You're trying to send me out of here?
Didn't move at all. Literally did not move at all.
Chodo's in chat said, "Rah, we're blitzing." Let's go.
What am I doing?
You're winning, Jodo. Lock the in. Oh, Lolo, big opportunities to come back in this one. But once again, as we said, fighting an uphill battle into what is a difficult matchup.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I mean, has been playing it well, just unfortunately let that round slip away. Needed the one touch, but it all crumbled from a counter hit JS from GSL. right, 6P. Trying to go for the axe kick. I love that gold burst there from Lolo. And the JS going to connect, getting the burst out of GSL.
With Behemoth, trying to go for the jump in, reading the opportunities, but no, a 6P, an overhead.
All right, just shoot him. Shoot him, that's it.
Full clip, love to see it. Straight in with the RC Behemoth, good God.
Just admiring the handiwork there before the cold shoulder of the close slash as Kopi VT comes through with a raid. Hope you're doing well, Kopi.
Oh no. The alley-oop into the... L-Rev, do something. The 2v1 with the drone.
Oh my God, there's the burst. Pulling out the gun once again. Switch cheese.
Yeah, your life bar. Oh, that was getting a little bit messy there, Lolo. Way to poke from a safe distance. Extremely strong showing in the corner there.
I feel like things have gone a little off the rails, Proxy. We gotta reel it back in.
Listen, I'll reel it back in when Lolo versus Booty Scratcher is done.
Duel 1.
You know what I'm saying?
Insert Loves Men as the sponsor. That's crazy. Oh my God, what are we doing here? Clash on the Behemoth. Already had the next one locked in.
Okay, guard point stance, beautiful.
Okay, there's the run through. Harassing with a back turn 5K.
Yup, you knew.
Oh, yeah, no one
Carry
home.
that.
Oh yeah, they just create some... There's a wake up flash kick through the drone. Why not? Send it back with the wild assault. It's just
too deep. He's FD. You see the FD bubble and you flash kick.
Why not?
That's goat shit. I don't care. That was amazing.
That's why the name's Jodo Goat. Yeah, no, your fireball ain't gonna beat the drone. That's invincible. Now harassing here with the Behemoth into the RC. Overhead coming through. Double overhead with the OTG. Right on your dome once again. Get through this wall.
Yeah, nothing can be done on that one. A perfect coming through for Lolo. Just absolutely mauls the round away. JSL does not care about the drones at all. We flash kicked all of them, but this time the cross up into the disgusting confirm.
Through the wall once again. A Lolo trying to take this to game 4, get that 2-1 lead. Just needs to find a straight hit. Has the meter to do it. Just churn the butter. Churn the butter. GSL is not going to stop pressing buttons.
Down.
Oh, 5D. No shot. No shot. There's the burst. Last opportunity. Sending up the drone to cover the neutral. All comes down to this interaction. Proxy 2K dash up. Chipp damage.
I mean, Jodo had to have been thinking about Skyfish there. That's the only reason you have to close the distance. It's so uncomfortable, but you have to cautiously close the distance there. The minigun is just a round sealer.
Minigun is scary to pull out because it had been consistently getting blown up, though. GSL
True.
had been jumping in on it.
Oh, Jodo says they tried to HDP in between the Behemoth there.
That's crazy.
No, round start DP doesn't work, but we burst right away.
Right, send out the gun. There's the burst. Big whiff of the behemoth, but it was just a way to reel GSL in. There it is. Berserker Barrage.
Massive hit rate with the Berserker Barrage. It's actually kind of crazy. And it's harassing a max distance with these normals here, as well as peppering in the guard point stance. Doesn't have a lot of answers coming up to these situations here. Lolo, a big guess, and unfortunately guesses incorrect. Tap does find the mark, and we juggle it all the way to the corner.
And into the next round here. All right, into the backturn stance, goes for the overhead. Gonna be able to send him through the wall once again. Trying to go for the 2P to challenge the run through. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Caught in the blender.
No burst, mate! Holy moly! Jono! 2-2?
Game 5. Lolo and a legend going down to the wire.
Chat, just for reference, the only reason we're ever saying GSL is because YouTube monetization and algorithm hates that middle word as much as I want. Oh god.
Well,
I hate to have to butcher it, but GSL the homie.
When you're trying to commentate a fast-paced match like this, it just comes out easy. GSL, you know?
Oh god. Jono said this is where we lose? Shut up. Lock in.
Jono, you gotta do it for the LGBTQ plus community. It's
I
all
need
riding on your shoulder.
I need round 3.
Oh my god, he cancels the behemoth right away, getting that 50% health. DP. Dash up with a 2S, catching the backdash here. Goes immediately to the turn, sends out the super. Oh.
Okay, runs through, gets the hit. Everything coming up beautifully right now. Again, the overhead. Max meter.
Oh, trying to catch the jump out. It's going to be blocked, but that's plus frames. Sending out another one. Where are you running, Lolo?
Nowhere is the answer. Full burst still available.
Prone. Goes for the wild assault into the run through. Now we're in the mid-screen blender. Left, right, left, right. When will it stop?
Backdash is out of trouble. Tried to 6P.
And the Berserker Barrage again!
Opportunity here. It's gonna go same side. It's been crossed up so often.
Oh my god, trading with the Skyfish into the RC. Lolo able to get the burst out. Last opportunity here, possibly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and they got the wall splat too.
An opportunity to fight though.
Massive trade and runs right into the behemoth. Final game, final round.
Still somehow sitting on the same burst.
Oh, getting clipped by the 2S. That one's brutal. Able to run through. Staying same side, harassing with the back turn K.
Nice block on the dust. Lolo's so awake.
Overhead connects, no follow-up. Afterwards, there's the RC trying to dash up with the 6P. Guard point to block the 2S. Catches the backdash. Should be able to break the wall and close it out into top 8 winners. Proxy, say his name.
That's the legend top 8.
Started.
What is happening? What is happening?
It's a good night, Proxy.
Oh God! All right, here we go. Getting ourselves started here. State already applied. Trying to use that Arbiter sign liberally. Teleports this time after the Arbiter sign. Loving the ideas there. Got Pepper in the dust there. I like the idea with the jump dust. Teleport again gets us out of the corner though. Fubuki doing a great job here and is able to block the Ozanson. No jump scares. Teleport in the throw is definitely good. Finds the 5K, and here it comes. Gruesome Tooth from Chalice Cola. Sets up for the break. Another positive bonus, especially after the hard knockdown here. But he's going to choose to use that to try and take a little bit of room back. Backdashes away, and unfortunately, has got ourselves caught in a worse situation because of it here. But instead, just lands empty and gets thrown for their trouble. Things go a little bit farther off to the wayside than I think they were expecting.
Oh, the teleport into the 2S. Nice. What a pickup, too, with the wild assault.
State reapplied. 50 meters. Still intact. BRT forward and catches the parry.
Delayed there from Fubuki. Now, I do want to say that I think on paper... Shut up, Alexa. I think on paper that this is probably difficult for a Baiken. I hope you all could not hear my Alexa talking in the office.
Hey, shut up, Alexa. Just like in the distance. Oh my God.
But Baiken is a little bit on the shorter range, right? Unless she's utilizing things like JS or maybe the 2H to kind of close the gap. But either way, due to her shorter range, it means that she really has to work through that minefield that's set up by Testament.
What a time to be alive. What?
All right, we got the TNS colorway though on FubukiVr.
Trying to find the mark. Ends up spending the burst there. Again, we're trying to check jumps preemptively with the JD, but they're not finding the mark.
Oh, unfortunately. Really just running into this wall. There's the big chomp, gonna score the hard knockdown. Oh, trying to go for the dash under Johansson there. Unfortunately, it did trade. And yeah, just having a really difficult time navigating these Grave Reapers.
Well, finds the low, very nice, especially with the Tatami to follow up. Actually does way more damage to the wall than I thought. That breaks pretty quick.
Teleport just to escape. And we know that, we mentioned time and time again, you know, we talked about Fubuki and Safukai. Fubuki is definitely the teleport favored Testament player. Loves to utilize those teleports for all different kinds of scenarios, whether it's escaping or going for those nasty mix-ups.
Ooh, speaking of which, the teleport with the Stain State already applied is more than good enough in the moment. Takes a bite out of Crime, and I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's 2 in a row for Fubuki, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. 2-0. Fubuki in full control so far in this set. And again, this is the final top 8 winner side qualifier match. And then we get to jump into our top 8. What's going on?
I don't know, bro. Just life is crazy sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Chat, are y'all having a good time tonight? Y'all having a good time watching some Guilty Gear Strive, everyone on Twitch and on YouTube?
Goofy ass tournament. Definitely, this is a great one to have a first time to the YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Good to see y'all.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, trying to go for the 2H. I like that idea, just going for 2H to try and push in. But you need to figure out a way to lock Fubuki down. You get sent right back to square one after that burst.
Cool.
Ooh, the dash in with the far slash.
Okay, definitely appreciate the burst there. Touch too far. Ooh, okay, big commitment. I like that. Is able to kind of exit out of it as well.
Oh, JD actually utilizing that to move yourself away from the Grave Reaper. Great movement options there. Mega just trying to chase down. It's so difficult when Baiken's so stubby.
Okay, we're good. 6P, a little too far. Still good.
Oh, that low air dash, able to avoid the Arbiter's side. Now finally has Fubuki locked down in the corner. Watch out for the YRC. Gets the bait on it, and then JD connects. Beautiful round from MegaRura.
That was definitely good. She gets the trade there with the tatami mat. Clean connection. Drop combo though.
Well, use of the Kabari there. Need to see more of that Kabari getting tossed out in those gaps just to try and reel Testament in. DRC rising JK, but went for the S Kabari just a little too early.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Cool. First time is definitely good. Stain State somehow reaches high enough to actually get the connection.
Wild. Able to perfectly angle this unholy diver as well to keep the Stain State on MegaRura at all times. Succubi's sister is gonna break the wall here for Fubuki. Okay, and just creating that space, chasing up to the skies. Send out the unholy diver, Stain State applied once again. Fubuki looking for the last touch to close this out.
Might have to send a gold burst at some point here just to be able to try, but unfortunately, again, Arbiter's sign able to interrupt a quick little bite.
Good with this top 8.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Feeling each other out here slow. First blood is going to go to 4 hops. Starting the pressure up. Reeling on in. Nice with the punish there on the 2K.
Okay. Ended up setting things pretty well here. Fireball comes through. Tries to send the 2D a touch too far away. Way to not bite though for 4 hops. What did 4 hops enter as recently? 4 hops entered under an alternate tag recently.
I can't keep track of them all.
This Dark Elf Lover? Is this what I'm thinking of? Shout out.
What?
Chat,
What
is that
is
who I'm thinking of? My super.
I'm sure they were excited for Oblivion Remastered.
Oh my god. Yeah, Dark Elf Lover 9000. Jesus. Oh.
I can't deal with this, man.
Straight back in. 4 hops gets the open up. Gonna go straight in for the overdrive here. Good amount of damage. Not quite enough to kill though.
How am I supposed to commentate this match after that? All right, 5D is going to connect. Nice with the big pickup. Ooh, going for the left, right, mid screen. Super's going to come out. Here comes the parry. See ya.
Oh my god, you're gone. You're absolutely, I don't care. See ya. What?
Wow. Somehow still alive, and there it is, the chip damage, catching the jump there from 4 hops.
Oh my god. Game 1. GSL the GOAT. The momentum cannot be stopped. Nice DP.
On in. Gets the tether on. Oh, the legend going for the flash kick. Gonna be blocked, but gonna burst right out of the tether. That's a smart decision. No run through attempt there. There it is, finally the run through, able to get the counter hit back turn. S should be enough to close up this round here. Yeah, able to drag it all the way to the wall.
Looking strong, even on the resources here. Setting a round up, continuing to thrive. 2K and 5K, not gonna find much. Guard point to actually avoid the pull-in.
Oh, and the DP once again getting blown up. No burst to save you this time. Look at that health bar just melting away. Oh, and the guard point.
Try to set it once again. I mean, our hit rate on that super has been absolutely massive. Unfortunately, Zanuff to kill, and we do trade with the DP. The Kabari actually ends up getting the trade.
Oh, just goes for the jump back JK, though. Actually confirms it into the wild assault to push all the way to the wall with the wall break. H. Goes to the RC. I love the use of RC here from GSL, though. Oh, no. Not going to be able to RC that one, unfortunately. And again, these DP punishes just do an obscene amount of damage.
Good timing, a little bit late on the burst. Nice block on the dust. Chills. Opportunity to fight back now. 6P, very nice. Gets in the back turn as well.
Just dancing around, waiting for the button press, and there's the super.
That's how we're punishing. That's how we're locked in. 2 games in a row, GSL.
A genius. Too good with it. And right back into the Baiken room. It's like being locked in a padded cell just covered in Baiken pictures.
I think the craziest thing about this too is that Jodo, aka GSL, is in chat after every single round, after every single game, just saying whatever.
Which is
This
crazy.
is powerful energy.
It is powerful energy. Really riling up the chat here.
Knows how to play to the crowd. That's 50% of your life, by the way.
Ooh, the 2D RC. Might have been 100 if they actually were able to get the full confirm. Tried to go for the last right power bomb, but gets stuffed. Not getting stuffed out of this one, though. You're getting stuffed into the bag.
I cannot believe how good Jodo's playing right now. This is actually ridiculous.
So for people who don't know, GSL's best placing in a TNS bracket was 47th, I believe. And now in top 8. Oh, with a JD in the air. 3 cuts in a moon.
Oh, pulled in. You're locked in here with me, though. Of course, there's the DP.
Oh, trying to go for the throw, but he is going to get caught by the big boot 6K.
Ooh,
Nice
nice parry.
And a beautiful DP there out of the Kabari attempt. Does it once again, just waiting for 4 hops to cancel into a special move there. Most Baikens are going to go for Kabari. This time blows it up with the air dash.
Oh my god. Rev 2 vibes once again, and thus we trust on the combo game. But now, the tap does the future of our tournament here at stake, gets the pull in. Not enough, I don't think. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go, yo, Zonson. 4 hops, getting a game on the board. Still, it's an uphill battle. Got to get this reverse 3-0. Once the smoke, jumping right into it.
Best of times. Finds the 2K, tries to use the Wild Assault. Unfortunate timing there, but does manage to get the burst out. I'm surprised that throw came up Baiken's way.
Whiffs. 6P Clash on the Kabari, just sending out the super here. Ooh, I like not spending the RC. That's exactly what GSL was expecting.
Continuing to weather the storm. Good timing on the flash kick, but a just block for the punish is massive. And then the empty jump throw comes through once again.
Alright, reeled on in. Bro, you're trapped in here with me.
Always one of the scariest things that can happen against Leo.
Yeah, not going for the Kabari there. Expecting GSL to go for the flash kick.
Oh, and bit by bit, a little at a time, 4 hops has climbed back into this one. GSL was running away with it, and now we're even Stevens. What a whip punish though to start.
But a burst right off the bat. Yes, Kabari, you can see GSL not going for those flash kicks on the Kabari attempts nearly as much, so is in a position where they're holding on to this Baiken offense. Whoa, what a PRC. A little bit scrambled there, so was able to secure a counter hit into the parry. No super after the parry, actually. Oh, nice PRC backwards from 4 hops, keeping themselves safe, but also putting themselves in the corner. Not gonna matter if they can fight their way out though, Proxy.
Oh, and it clashes and he says, that's what I wanted. I'm gonna let it rock. I don't care. You give me an opportunity to change. I never needed to change, but unfortunately here gets the pickup and the OTG just exactly kills.
Set point. What a turnaround here from 4 hops. 2H right off the bat into the Wild Assault. Gonna get a massive, massive lead to kick things off. Ooh, to the other side. The anti-air here. GSL creating some space after that just block. But 4 hops absolutely happy to take advantage of it.
We tried to go for the power bomb.
Crazy, and there's the throw. 4 hops gonna do it, hopping their way to winners finals and sending JoJo GOAT down to the loser side of the bracket.
We gotta recenter. Sorry, I gotta
Good.
clear my head for a minute.
Mankind.
It's all right.
What a world we're living in today, Jobber.
This is a normal TNS match right here. SQ versus Fubuki. We've seen this plenty and plenty of times. SQ, she's coming through with the Ramlethal Valentine. And this one's interesting because obviously Sword Toss is so strong against Grave Reaper that Fubuki is going to have to be a little bit more measured about where they place them.
Yeah, plus, I mean, getting caught at the ranges where rock is effective is just a death sentence for pretty much every character, but especially for a character who has to try and stand their ground at the mid-range like Testament. Damn.
Oh, super. Not going to be able to connect there. It's the RC. Nice block there from SQ.
Oh. Backdash. Don't do it. I thought for sure that was going to be a 6B anti-air. Instead, just watches them fall down. And gets a throw on the windshield wipers.
Clean, clean, clean. Fubuki securing the first blood. Immediate burst, doesn't want to allow SQ to gain any momentum. Trying to maintain the momentum that they built up. I love that too, that delayed falling Grave Reaper to try and stay burst safe as well. Oh, sword explosion, catches with the 2K. More Tabato, not a ton of damage though.
Up an explosion, especially after Blackbeat, things not looking good. 50 meter still available. Dash up for the throw, but Fubuki's the one that gets it.
Oh, and the dash up, just down back. Chipp trying to bait out exactly that. A reversal response from SQ. The deflect shield into the far slash. Or the 5H, I should say. Actually, Fubuki taking game one. Oh, I see someone else in chat got their Strive vinyl today. Me too.
Let's go. Everybody finally getting it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There's the burst. Dash up rising JP. I agree with the burst there from Fubuki. Just create space, get back to neutral. SQ's burst was already off the table as well. And there it is, sword just blowing right through, able to block the reversal. Super. SQ. Now building up some momentum, building up some steam.
Teleport to the same position. Couple backdashes here. Unfortunately, see that danger popping up. No danger left over on this one, though. Gets the connection, uses the Wild Assault, and the teleport leaves him in a great space for mix-up.
Straight to the super here. Gonna apply the stain state, break the wall. Fantastic positioning right now for Fubuki. But SQ trying to get through the storm. The whipped far slash is gonna get punished by a teleport 2P.
Damn, fight out of crime once again. This time the low arbiter sign is the one to find the mark. Round apiece. Honestly, a must-win for SQ here, I'd say.
Sword explosion. No, another beautiful throw there from Fubuki. Catching with the 5K. I wonder what SQ was trying to go for there. Maybe a dash forward, maybe a jump. It wasn't a counter hit, so got caught in some kind of movement frames. Teleporting there back down to the ground. Now just being very tricky, hard to catch here while peppering SQ. Nickel and diming them. There's the RC. Tries to bait the burst.
These are the situations, yeah, I've had to spend the burst here. Now you can just honestly start to look for Chipp potentially, but no! The sword explosion and the presence of mind to be ready for the pickup, but no kill!
About to get the sword back as well, so extending the pressure there with the RC. Sword will be back very, very soon. There it is, but it doesn't matter. Was able to get the pickup anyway. Tying things up 1 apiece. SQ has been making the stray hits count here and been doing a good job chasing down Fubuki with the way that they're being so hot with the movement.
I mean, that's always one of the standout things about their playstyle, right? See how far it can take him here. Burst is going to come out right away on the clean touch, but Fubuki still stuck to the corner now. It's a worthwhile burst for SQ to win this positional war already. It also detracts from the value of Fubuki's burst. Fubuki bursts and is now in the exact same situation once again, but a back throw changes things completely.
And now just trying to figure out a way to get in without getting clipped by the Stain State, but does get caught by the 6P. Still not enough to secure the kill with this hard knockdown. Puts Fubuki in a dominating position. Doesn't get the safe jump.
Yeah, either missed times or just try to go for some fakey stuff. It'll work out either way. Good! Okay. It felt for sure like the Stain State was going to come out. Thought for sure Unholy Diver was going to go low there. So the quick change up on the high fireball. What a way to switch things up on SQ there.
Dash up 6B is actually able to connect into the Daru.
Space. Again, 6B. Locked him back down. Old instant fireball. Almost gets punished. SQ does end up finding the mark here.
Oh, and the 2K into the sword explosion blue beat combo. Now this is the tug of war round, Proxy. Who can get that extra cushion? 2-1.
Yep, full flash working out well. That full burst for Fubuki. How are we going to get the value out of it? Sword explosion from behind. Yes, absolutely. Protect yourself now. Big.
Movement here. Movement is really incredible from both of these players. The way that SQ is trying to navigate through all of these projectiles, but also the way that Fubuki just is so slippery with the teleport.
Look at the amount of meter we have, and we might not get to access it here. Oh, there it goes. No, only had one sword, though, still alive.
Oh, and the deflect shield does get caught in the dome with the JS. But SQ didn't commit. /E is going to be able to close it out, though. SQ now up 2-1.
Yeah, when you have a character with a high dash speed like that, if you are already at like where the fireball is going to end up, you can just freely hold the dash macro in a moment like that. Great recognition of the situation, situational awareness, as well as execution on the situation from SQ.
Here we go. This could be the last round. The last match, I should say. Oh, that IAD getting just a tip of the JS. Clean. Oh, big whip on the 6P. Fubuki once again utilizing that teleport to great effect. No punish? Oh,
yeah,
probably thought that the RC, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're scared of the second use of the meter. Slick timing on the teleport, though. These throw resets have been where all our money has been made so far. Pro Fubuki, it comes through once again, but the sword throw knocks us to the wall.
Double wild assault, just trying to build up that risk gauge, keep Fubuki locked down while buying time to get these swords back for even more pressure, Proxy.
Finally does find the legs, the 39-second block string. Not quite that, but you know what I mean.
Feels like it.
Oh, what a whip punish, though. Good way to start. Fireball teleports instead of applying the stain, and is able to get a decent mix off of this one. What a great press from SQ.
2S able to connect with the counter hit. It's all Fubuki so far this round. 6H is gonna catch. What a conversion from SQ. She sends Fubuki through the wall. Yeah, just buy time to try and get some of that meter back, but also have to spend the burst. Doesn't want to be a hero.
Max distance. Haven't defended. Wow, and the instant air dash. The timing of the jump dash worked out beautifully, and everything completely going. It's just crumbling for Fubuki right now.
Into the super, not enough to secure the kill, but this hard knockdown, it's gonna be next to impossible. We'll do it. Even chip damage at this point. And there we go. With the second Rekka, SQ secures her spot in winners finals.
Absolutely, so gonna have to. That character's ridiculous. But
hold up.
Speaking of ridiculous, Jobber, it's time. Lock it in.
We're about to experience some absolute cinema here. Classified coming through on Giovanna, but cloned with the Slayer. It's the Gorilla. We need 100 men, quick.
Attic is coming through. I wish there was more Axel too. I'm 100% with you, but appreciate you for the sub. Thank you.
We need to buff that character. But I don't need to buff Classified. This guy's already cracked. Sending clones straight through the wall.
I follow through super strong, of course, with the PRC as well. Dropped combo though. Doesn't matter. Double overhead.
American reset. That's all right. Right, just goes for the Mappa Hunch right off the bat. Plus frames there for Classified. Nice backdash into the 2H punish. Dang, we got Jack and Dandy playing too. Let's go. Far slash, catching Classified in the air. Goop. Same side. I love that setup there. Anytime you get thrown, the fact that it's a 50-50 left-right is kind of terrifying against this character.
Man, disgusting stuff to come through. Nice little whiff punish, as well as that is not the starter you want to get hit by. Unfortunate stuff coming up for Clone there.
Oh, deflect shield gonna get tossed. Give me your soul. Going once again. And now gonna get sent through the wall. Classified with game one.
I mean, I feel like we've been overcomplicating this on social media. The Gorilla just lost to it's one lady and one dog.
Hey, but I mean, we're in top 8 in a 160 player bracket. This Gorilla's already gone through well over 100 men.
You're saying the fatigue?
If you throw enough people at the Gorilla, eventually the Gorilla's gonna run at us.
Duel 1.
We're back in it though. He's right away, trying to take the connection, uses the wild assault. Slick on the cross up.
Counter hit. Just goes for the super Mappa Hunch. Oh, I love that. Power bunker into the Fast RC 6K. Not going to be able to catch Classified, though. Instead, you're going to catch these feet. Massive mortal counter on the 5H, leading to a solid confirm.
Oh, that looked like a blown setup. I thought that was mistimed, but actually it was just kind of ridiculous move from Classified. I like that. Cool. Good. That's the spiral arrow one more time. 6P gets the interruption. Burst from Clone. Just get me out of here.
Trying to slide in, close the gap there. Love the movement with the dandy step. Trying to block this onslaught. Look at the risk gauge. It is getting cranked. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Lots of damage thanks to how high the risk was.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is one of those moments. Oh no, the full juggle on the loop. And that is certainly going to be your death. No meter required.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Hammer. Ooh, into the cross-up pile bunker. Cross-up pile bunker with no meter to back it up on top of that.
Reversal Mappa Hunt actually gets beaten by the 5K, finds another DP. Classified kind of going nuclear right now.
To the throw, doesn't even need the RC to close out that round. Beautiful stuff here from Classified. Again, sadly, this is the loser side of the bracket, so one of these players is getting eliminated. You know, we're talking a lot about gorillas. A little fun information for chat is in Exerd, there are system voices. You can make the voice of the game, the system voice, one of the characters in the game. If you make Ino the system voice, when you pick Soul, she calls him a gorilla. She just says gorilla.
He knew. She was ahead of her time.
Very much ahead of her time.
Oh, spent the wild assault and looked for the throw. Classified again, though, on these defensive choices has just been absolute perfection.
Over goes for the 2S to actually bring Classified in. False sense of security, and then the pile bunker. Oh my god, look at this routing. Able to put Clone right back into the corner. Oh, you're dead? Yeah, I didn't even need the super Mappa Hunch.
Never a question. Never a question.
This character don't need the meter.
You and Clone play the same color too, huh?
I don't play this color.
Oh, do you play default?
Yeah, I play default.
Oh, okay. This is just normally what you play on other characters.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the brown jacket. It's the brown jacket that I'm not big on.
RC, kind of looking, getting aggressive. Interrupts the 2H. What a press.
Oh, there's the YRC. Yeah, good call out there from Classified. YRC knew that the cross-up pile bunker was coming. That was a TK pile bunker also. Or Kara pile bunker. Get my terminology wrong. The 2S is going to connect, though. That's right.
The 2K kick him in the face on the OTG. Classified set point here from the losers bracket. Clone, a lot of room to roam right now. Jesus.
Oh my god, the left, rights, they're unending. Another pile bunker. Are you okay?
Sadly, the answer is always no in the moments like that. 2-1 cloned. It's a slow climb back to the top. We're good for it. Again, the winner of this, it's not gonna get any less stressful. The winner of this has to go play Johto, so it's gonna be, it's gonna be fast and furious no matter what.
Oh man. Either way, classified up against Johto or getting Slayer versus Leo, it's gonna be a good time. Whoa, that was weird. The trade, the both of them just freezing in front of each other. But able to secure the knockdown, goes for the OTG. Nice 2P to catch the Dandy Step mix-up. That's another round secured.
Dude, he just dies so fast in moments like that. The combos, actually, the life bar just depleted so quickly here. Finds the cross-up once again. Continues to find the mark. But classified, there we go. Nice little poke.
You could tell a Slayer player is feeling themselves when they're setting out multiple pile bunkers with no meter to back it up. But now you're going to be on your back once you go through this glass. Ooh, right up in the guts with a close slash into the RC. That should be the round. No, not quite.
Okay. Thought we were about to have one of those moments. Classified though, set point once again.
Oh my God. We're going to game 5 off of one pile bunker. Make it 3.
Every single connection, pile bunker after pile bunker, they're just all hitting. There's just 100% accuracy on cloned in the entirety of game 4. Oh my God. I'm down to see either one of these matches here, but cloned versus Johto will be it'll be you.
Yeah, that one will go straight out to the person that said it's an A2 matchup.
Close last finds the mark again though. Takes the bite, universal counter hit on deck, and there's the connection.
About to send you to Mars. Gets the pickup. OTG one more time. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
All right, it's all down to this. Can the 100th man save the day, or is the gorilla gonna take it home? Good burst.
We're settling it once and for all, Proxy. Let the discourse end here. Look at that wrist gauge. Okay, finally able to press out. It's back. Might be an instant, but backdashes the Master's Hammer. The Dandy stepped attempt. Gets the wall break. Final game. Final round.
Of course, we have to go all the way to the decider. Cloned a little bit ahead on burst here. Straight sends in his snare dash. Your Slayer.
Not a good place to be. Spinning dog kick. Classified with quite the life lead. But clone still has 100 tension, or 100 burst, I should say. There it is, spent immediately.
Oh, far slash finds the mark. Do we get closer up to the corner now? No, the route doesn't work out, but it doesn't matter. The dust. No, no, no.
Oh my God, not like this. Okay, jumps over the Master's Hammer, goes for the burst. You have to close it out here. YRCS blocked, and the big boot to the gut. Classified does it.
Oh my God, they dropped. This is the first, if Paluna's solo playing Dizzy, this is the first solo Dizzy player. Because we have seen Danny has played Dizzy in top 8 before, more than once. But this is our first solo Dizzy player, I do believe.
Well, it's not a good start though for Paluna. Jack trying to cook up a perfect to kick things off here in this match.
Yeah, looking like that is how it's gonna start. Jack with a powerful way to get it rolling. Did take a little bit of chip from the ice. Fortunately, Dizzy trying to go fishing, doesn't quite work out in the moment. And that's where a lot of your hits are going to come from here. Once you're able to set things up, you're able to get a little bit of your high-low game going with that low fish, but a lot of it is frame trap. So if Jack knows where the situations are, where like Michael Swords come canceled, or we're trying to catch backdashes with the ice spike, trying to go fishing, those are, you can avoid a lot of hits. It's a lot of incidental stuff against Dizzy.
I mean, Dizzy does have decent range to be actually challenge Happy Chaos, but it's once Happy Chaos actually starts running in. Here we go, though.
Game time.
Some ice. Yeah, but right back to square one thanks to that burst from Jack. Oh, setting up the Wings of Light. Wings of Light is less of a threat of the actual damage that the Wings of Light themselves do, and it's more of a tool to make your opponent panic, right? Where they feel like they have to actually engage and do something to stop it.
I will tell you straight up right now that the way I'm seeing Paluna actually activate it and how much time they're gaining after it, this is looking like a real threat, actually. Because normally I would 10,000% agree with you here, but for now, Jack applies the curse once again. He's going to get a full reload off of this one.
Hard knockdown scenario and still full life here on Jack's side. Not enough to secure the kill, but Magic Pixel. Okay, setting out double fish. I like setting out low fish and then high fish to cover if Jack tries to jump out of the corner. Wings of Light.
He drained a massive chunk of life, actually, but the 2S finds the mark. We were very close on the comeback there. Paluna with great pressure and great use of the wings, but unfortunately couldn't quite do it. But we were in there. I see the vision.
I see the vision indeed. Makes sense how they were able to get here to the loser side of top 8, but who sent them to loser?
We go digging.
We're on our way to get that information stat, chat.
Marvelo 3-0, way earlier in the bracket, really early in the bracket, like round 3.
Okay, sick. So they have been playing hella games to get here.
See if they can keep that energy, keep that momentum.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That set up there with the ice spike, almost found the mark. Dashed up to get aggressive here, no focus though. Full reload from Jack though.
And so far, it's been all Jack. Once again, just sending Paluna to the wall. We saw some really nice piece of life from Paluna, but unable to strongly like keep it going or form that offense consistently. Oh, okay. ID. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Those wings, they're popping. Look at that damage on the throw.
Decent little bit of damage here, but not much meter to play with afterwards. I don't think we would have had an RC even if it hadn't gone off, but still, a little chunk working out pretty okay here. Jack's still able to manage through, though, weathering the storm so effectively.
The immediate burst also putting Paluna back to square one. And honestly, it just hurts you a little bit more when the ice is on the field and you're trying to get through Happy Chaos' zoning, but Paluna is able to do it, also sending Jack straight through the wall. Oh, you're a goner.
Yeah. Nice way to interrupt there. Michael Sword completely slices through. Another round apiece situation.
Oh, again, trying to go for the Michael Sword, which is a good option to try and blow up Happy Chaos when he has the gun out. Just a little bit on the slow side. Nice backdash.
ASX, full reload, wall broken. Paluna in a very tough spot life-wise.
To a throw, OTG gets the burst out. What a just block there on the icicle. Luna still able to close the distance. Oh, but committed to the throw without letting the fish go in a little bit first. I think that was the issue. Outran the fish, right? So it was kind of obvious what was about to happen.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it. And all of these games are so within reach, but Jack is just a little too clutch in these ending situations. 2 games straight. Looking to make it 3 in a row for the finish here, potentially, if Paluna can't turn up.
Duel 1.
All right, keeping it moving forward. Just blocked there on the Michael sword. Immediate burst.
Jack not looking too stressed about it here, even in this situation. PRC's forward. Little chunk of damage there. Wings takes a tiny bit of life off. We get the throw again. Ooh. Clean sequence to be able to take the kill on that one. Paluna once again getting the round.
Nice burst. Able to catch Paluna full screen with a gunshot and convert it into a wall break. This happy chaos character. All right, setting up the wings of light once again. The only Dizzy I see ever use it.
Really trying to pay off here. Gets the throw reset, and the wings are able to drain the rest of the life total there. Very sick, Paluna.
Oh,
we're
cool.
on the board.
Okay, this Dizzy is nasty. Paluna, not only the only Dizzy I see consistently utilizing Wings of Light, but using it in such effective ways.
Yeah, a lot of the time, I like how aggressively we spend meter before it actually goes off too. So it's like we're not burning a full RC on it. We'll use the RC to get a bigger advantage. And the Wings of Light, when it pops, takes a little bit of a chunk off. So it essentially just does like a double damage throw here and there.
All right, getting the burst out of Jack early on. It's a good start. Unfortunately, they had to spend their own, and now Jack is immediately in the driver's seat once again with the Deus Ex Machina, push you through the wall.
Full reload back in the driver's seat, as you said. Oh my God. I mean, can you blame him?
Yeah, you know, I can. Set point now for Jack. Trying to eliminate Paluna from their first TNS bracket here in top 8.
Oh, and high fish, unfortunately, not scary at all to Jack there. Is willing to just take aim and immediately get aggressive. A little bit of a reload here. Not much focus left over, but still a good situation for Jack.
The fast RC into the icicle is crazy. And the Wings of Light, not quite popping off yet, but there it is. Look at that, taking out all that life just on Oki.
Ooh, okay, and the fire projectile is able to interrupt a round apiece once again. Jack is still sitting on set point though.
I think Paluna can definitely take this to a game 5. You just need to be careful about getting shot by steady aim when you're so far away from Jack. Deus Ex Machina. Once again, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Beautiful back throw, though.
Yep, low fish into meaty. Finds the throw once again. Oh my God, that does
super. That did like no damage.
Interactive though. Dash jump. Push away.
Slid underneath to the other side. That's so unfortunate. And now Jack sitting on so much meter here. Please don't get caught. Don't get caught by a gunshot full screen.
Oh, snipes the roll. Oh, dude, smart adjustment from Palooza too. Stop setting up the dance floor. Laid out the ice that one time and got connected from full screen, and Jack just slid Luigi'd his ass across the stage to be able to get the connection.
That's right, game 5 now. If Palooza can take out Jack in the first round of top 8 losers, this might be one of the biggest upsets in TNS.
Definitely in the conversation. Things are looking kind of ridiculous here. Straight away is able to find the punish.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. We've seen Jack make comebacks time and time again. Does get shot. I like the idea. Just set up the wings, say, you got to come to me.
Oh, what an anti-air.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And the RC, the way that Palooza is utilizing Drift RC along with the Fire Spike to get out of range of the gunshot and keep pressure is incredible.
And it's with the ice floor on too, so we have even more momentum. We are getting there in a hurry. Nice block on the tap dust as well, but 2K2D does find the mark. Jack with a sucker punch twice in a row. Curse applied. Deus Ex, you've seen it once, you've seen it again. That's half your life.
Stop calling it Deus Ex, more like deja vu. Throw into the RC. One more time. We've been to this place before.
The final. What else? What other way could it possibly go?
Time to lock in. First blood goes to Jack, getting the burst out of Palooza very early, and has the corner positioning.
And Dizzy unfortunately has to play defense on the straight and narrow, which is the worst possible news you could get here. A hard knockdown. Jack hasn't gone for an aggressive roll through yet. Look for that soon.
And that's gonna be it. A valiant effort from Palooza. Oh! I don't know, bro.
It's not a good chance. Oh,
Okay.
It's no chance. Oh, I wanted to believe in the ending moments there, but no dice. Jack, great set between the two. Palooza, I am incredibly impressed. I cannot believe. Listen, we gotta lock in somewhere else. We got more important things to handle. I see you, buddy. Appreciate you watching live, man. All right, GSL, show me something.
Ooh. First blood here to classified. Oh, they're showing you something, all right. This flash kick. Let's secure the throw. Tries to go for the cross up.
Oh, actually slow down, made that a little bit awkward. 2S doesn't find the mark here.
Ooh, a dash and actually getting stuffed by that 2K. Nice gold burst though from classified.
Positive bonus ain't gonna prevent this ass whooping though. Tried to run away while in back turn. Unfortunately, I got hit by the slow field.
Oh my god, just fast BRC getting blown up immediately by a flash kick. GSL down on life, but not out of options yet.
Oi.
Ooh, overhead was backdash, but still gets caught by the back turn K.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
They worked out beautifully. Got the close slash and followed through. Love the little routing. Goes for the super as well. That's gonna be a hard knockdown. Nice route.
Oh, far slash gonna whiff. Big boot with a 5H. Should go to the super with this one. No, doesn't. Just wants to maintain the corner there. I think super might have been able to kill.
Oh, 5 dashed up for the throw. And nice way to end that one. Round a piece now. GSL falling a bit behind in the resource management here, but not by much. Classified, good just block and a better throw to beat the Wild Assault.
Yeah, that is 50 burst sent down the drain. Classified, though, gonna get a lot of reward for that gold burst, buying time to build up the tension. There's the BRC. Low is gonna connect right into the close slash.
I see the player that the sponsor tag for GSL has shown up in the chat. Hello, insert. Good to see you. Wake up, super! And we went for the throw. Gets kicked. Oh no! The spinning dog kick doesn't quite work out though, and the Wild Assault connects. We're back in this.
Oh, and with the run through, axe kick it to plus frames. Overhead connects with that counter hit. Should be able to go right into the Berserker barrage.
Jesus, from the brink of despair, GSL secures the victory.
What a start to this set here. This is to decide top 4, right? Now we're battling out for that top 4 slot.
Definitely, as a reminder, by the way, prize pool, still the potential to grow. Exclamation mark match Reno in the chat if you want to take a look at it. $161 already in the prize pool here, but we can make it bigger.
Sir. Oh, that was a beautiful just block there from Classified, able to actually prevent the pushback land and get the 2K punish.
Someone in the YouTube chat, by the way, said that the next Guilty Gear is going to be an extraction shooter. You have no idea. I would take my money. I'm down. I don't even know how it would work. I'm down though.
It's going to be a MOBA, a third-person action game MOBA extraction shooter.
Tap Dust takes the kill on the wall break. GSL back in control.
Okay, yeah, just harassing with the headbangers, immediately into the throw. Run through into the corner. I love the spacing here from Gex, but gets tossed by the throw. On the run through attempt.
Nice, just full sends the jump in. Okay. Doesn't even reset up for the hard knockdown, just continues to maul in the corner. This time it's the spinning dog kick.
Still not enough to secure the kill, though. Gex still has 50 tension remaining. Goes for the YRC, no run through there. Oh,
I thought for sure that was going to cross up.
It was going to, but Classified woke up with a backdash. Either way, GSL 2-0 against Classified. What a run tonight. Just has to keep it locked in.
And as you said too, the highest placement before this was just breaking top 48.
That's right. And now one round away, one game away from top 4.
Okay, so Classified on the switch is looking strong already. Low, came on through once again with the fast RC. Should be able to secure the kill there. Very nice stuff here. The chip switch already looking good.
Right. I like this switch to Chipp. Great blocks there on the run through, straight into the beta blade. Get off me. Through the wall with the bonsai. Oh my god, what a pickup. Goes for the RC again, just juggling you back. Didn't want you to actually go away from the wall, so I had to course correct there. Classified getting the game on the board.
And the ninja is all we needed. You can see for anybody that does not know, Jodo code in chat is GSL. So anytime you see that name pop up in the middle of the is
My ninja way.
Oh god.
Believe it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right away. Super legs. Finds the low with the 2K2D though. Good dash up from classified. Ah, flash kick. He was in a different zip code, brother.
What? Just keep sending them. We're gonna keep dialing until we get the right number, Proxy. Oh my god. That's through the wall.
I like the triple up. I appreciate that. All I'm saying is you can't triple flash kick and then come in chat and be like, I don't know the matchup. So I'm interested to see what happens in between games now. Guard point stance doesn't quite work out. Nice whip punch to the 5H.
I like to dash forward with the 2K. Able to confirm that into a knockdown there with the heavy DP. Backdash is caught by the axe kick. Okay, Beta Blade. Do it again. Oh, I just wanted to keep going back and forth with the DPs.
I was gonna say answer back.
There it is.
That does beautiful. Side swap. Nice block on the overhead. Defense is crazy from classified. And then the run stop into the 2K2D finds the cross up. Burst is available. Gonna be a hero.
See? Oh, the 2D? Bro, Beta Blade doing God's work. And a flash kick gonna whiff. We're going to game 5 again. Good God. Bro, only one set so far in this top 8 has not been a game 5.
All I'm saying is the back hitbox of Beta Blade is putting in overtime in this set right now.
It is. It is, bro. My man knows all the hidden jutsus.
2-2. GSL, it'd be a damn shame to see the exit now. Can we keep spreading the good word? Looking like we can. Gets the burst out immediately.
Now just mauling GSL.
Jesus, back to the same side.
Right, DP on out. DP right back. I love these DP wars.
Nice block. This is where it gets messy though for Chipp.
Red's gonna connect. Things are looking more messy for GSL at the moment. Thrown in the corner, has access to meter and burst, but how are you gonna spend it? Ideally, you go. What a burst here.
We haven't used Berserker Barrage yet, and his hit rate was ridiculous earlier in the set. Should have spent it right there.
There it is, but too far away. Goes for the run through, just blocked. What a throw attempt from Classified.
Tried to bait the burst and rips the DP. Classified. The Chipp is gonna save him.
After this whole discourse with the gorilla thing, my wife doesn't understand like the male appeal of monkeys and gorillas, right?
They're so good.
What is the appeal? What's the woman animal? I feel like it's giant isopods. What do you think, chat?
I don't know, man.
Oh, here we go, jumping into it. Jack versus Fubuki.
I was like gorillas, man. I don't know. We're probably looking for the air. They're not quite gonna find the mark. Sets it up once again and gets that same state applied.
Oh, trying to go for the far shove. All right, forward slash teleport in spot, trying to bait out a reaction there from Jack. Jack with the sucker punch on the 6S, though, gonna be able to get a nice big wall break off of this.
I have seen cats, mice, sharks, rabbits, isopods, koalas, penguins. There's no consensus here, gamers.
But for men, it's apes. Monkeys and apes.
Strong together, brother. Round already out of the way. Jack looking super strong. Fubuki full burst, though.
Oh, nice. With the gunshot, anti-air. Beautiful movement here from Jack, just weaving in and out like a boxer. Teleport in.
Dude, on the charged grounded fireball, that teleport is so disgusting. It's so hard to deal with whatever comes next.
First. Oh, okay, trying to go for a charge. Grave Reaper. Jack takes the opportunity to steal a turn with that burst, keeping Fubuki in the corner and sending them through the wall.
RC's definitely good. Was expecting maybe an attempt at a throw there. Instead, it's going to be Jack who dashes up for the throw. Gets a quick little reload, 3 bullets into the close slash, and there you go. Whew. Another round of the wayside, which is going to equate to the game. Jack 1 up already.
Very, very clean work here from Jack. You missed the Old Testament? Yeah, I agree. New Testament? The King James version is fine. You're crazy, Jack.
That's a good one. I was fired. Whoever that was fired.
Damn, I popped for that.
Oh, that was a good one. Shout out to YouTube chat. That was a banger.
I like these YouTube chatters.
I can get to see you guys. Dash back, definitely good. 2K, 2D, sends it out. Nice whiff punish on the 2S, but the sucker punch is way too far.
Oh, into the RC. Oh my god, the fuzzy there with the J. Hey, J2K. The Goomba Stomp. And now getting caught by the upper Grave Reaper. Yeah, reel you in with that 2H.
Over. Shot applies the curse, but the Arbiter sign eats it up immediately.
And now it's Jack who has to get through the move tutorial. Just waits patiently, teleporting right into the eye of a barrel, Proxy.
Yeah, not much to be done there, unfortunately. That's the 5B whiffs. Fubuki just watches it happen. 5K on the interrupt. Jesus.
No burst there from Fubuki either. Wasn't confident that they could secure the round. Just holds on to it for extra insurance.
Oh, nice use of the roll there. A lot of the times we use that for the left, right. This time, just for a burst closing of the distance. Easy chomp. Put things into perspective here. Gets the jump in. Good. IBFD on the last hit was crazy to be able to get some room to fight.
Oh, trying to go for the taco there, but the YRC is going to be blocked. Flow slash launch you with the dust. All the way into another Deus Ex. Now the question is, what is Jack going to do after this? I mean, the whole world is open to you. Just fade back with the curse? No, goes in for the safe jump.
Especially because you have positive bonus up and you still have your burst. I really like the aggressive angle there. I feel like if you give, with one of the biggest standout things about Fubuki's performances being the way that they utilize teleports and the way that they utilize mid-range fireballs, I think that for Jack, clearly the best play is just hold the dash macro there. I definitely agree.
For sure, and that's going to put Jack up now to 2-0. They've been making all the right calls so far, Proxy, just completely controlling Fubuki.
One more game is all that sets them apart here. Jack got sent to losers much earlier than expected in this tournament. Had to play the entirety of top 48 from the loser side, so has played a ton of matches today already. Can Fubuki continue to be able to keep on the climbers? Jack gonna be able to potentially... We're looking to reclaim the throne here, Jobber.
Yeah, Demon King trying to ascend. Has had to go through so many players here in this bracket so far, but Fubuki not going down without a fight. The diver gets the Stain State applied. Yep, teleport in. Wasn't quite able to open Jack up, so now maneuvers back.
Oh, I thought for sure that was a blocked YRC. Lucky for Fubuki there.
Oh, wow. The command roll and the RC drift forward to cover so much space.
Throw takes the shot. Incredibly effective mix-ups and pressure once again coming out from Jack.
Okay, 6 Sage, immediately into Grave Reaper.
That caught the roll.
Yep. Teleport, what a 6P. Fubuki, no burst whatsoever to speak of, now locked down in the corner. So far, every time it feels like Jack has been going for the aggressive option post wall break. It's not going to change there, but gets sent full screen by the deflect shield.
Oh, throw is big. Now you're going to make that comeback. If you're ever going to, BRC down, ends up going for the mix. YRC buys us a lot of room, though.
Look at this. Finally gets caught by a counter hit there with a wild assault. I don't know if Dave's X is going to be enough to kill off of this.
Oh, but with just a pixel of life left and max resources, looking like the end for sure. Deflect shield buys you a little bit of time, a little bit of room, but how much can you actually do with it?
Oh, able to get the pick up Fubuki. Are they the one?
Yes, that's Chips here, I think. No, instead just runs up. I think maybe because of the meter situation, I think Deus Ex would have chipped there instead of super focus.
Yeah, possibly. But didn't want to take that opportunity. Didn't want to throw away the meter for that. Instead, just wanted more advantage. So Fubuki staying alive for another round. But Jack trying to make this one as quick as possible.
Wow, repositioning around the fireballs and the Arbiter sign so well.
Grasp here with the gun. Still not enough to secure the kill, but this is dangerous, Proxy.
Ooh. Takes aim. Yeah, you have to FD everything, and unfortunately, deflect shield. I was already committed to it. Gets pushed away. Boy, I thought you were doing it on YouTube.
I'll do them both. These guys can have a sneak peek. They can get alive.
Very nice.
All right, but here we go. SQ with 4 hops. Interesting. So going to be Baiken up against Ram. Not something you get to see every day. Oh, I love the whiff punish there with the Kabari. Straight into the Ozansen RC. What an air confirm from 4 hop. All right, JH. There's the YRC. Trying to create that space.
The hop over the sword on the ground is usually the near unblockable here, but it's going to be enough to break through this time. Close slash. 4 hops, though, ahead on resources. And yeah, I was just about to say, this is the moment where you have to just full send aggression to be able to get in there and find the hit on SQ before she's able to generate that RC. It's so important.
But now putting the sword in, able to get the combo off the 5D, a little extra damage because of the blue beat. And I feel like it's so difficult too. Obviously, Baiken's main reversal option is that parry, but having to use parry up against the pressure that Ram can put on you, and stealing the corner with the flip.
At this point, though, all you really can do is, yeah, I don't mind the reversal here. Just do something. Just trying to build as much burst back as you can. Try and steal some turns.
Ooh, okay. Burst to keep 4 hops locked in the corner. SQ. Sword's gonna be able to connect. Positive bonus here after the Mortavato.
Oh, gold burst. That extra little bit of meter is gonna make a big difference here. No, it's not the perfect range of the poke. The sword explosion and the super, even with no swords, certainly more than enough.
Game number 1 here for SQ. Remember, this is winners finals. Trying to secure that golden ticket to Grand Side. But you can't feel too comfortable because Jack is still lurking in the loser side of the bracket.
That's definitely the vibe. It has been for quite some time. It's nerve-wracking knowing that that's what's to come.
Absolutely. Oh, I like the IBFD. IBFD is so effective against Baiken because of just, again, her like stubbier normals.
Definitely good with the dash up, 2K a couple times. Reversal timing on the parry is going to get blown up for SQ. Another great read on the defensive situation.
All right, 2K. Nice jump in with the JS. Nearly got the full pickup there with the 2S into the Kabari conversion. Just a little too off on the distance. And now right back into the corner.
Oh, what a poke though. Stop the jump back attempt. 2S, what's in my sleeve? Dashed underneath! No, doesn't have the confirm. Still finds the knockdown though, but Wake Up Super's gonna answer that immediately.
Oh, but we're blocking. You're gonna have to spend the PRC there to keep yourself safe. Still trying to maintain that pressure as Kabari is jumped. Ooh. All that off of a 6P. Right into the Gamma Ray.
Damn it, just no chance to survive that one. Gets absolutely cooked by the lasers. And SQ, speed running through the situation right now, is playing so damn effectively.
This is pretty just, SQ's putting on a clinic. Putting on a clinic, playing perfectly here. Just always one step ahead of 4 hops, and especially making every stray hit absolutely count with those conversions.
Game's gonna jump over, nice throw, strapped in.
Oh, that routing is crazy. Only tether routes. YRC.
Ooh, Escobari, get over here!
Oh, and Age Kabari actually going to work as an anti-air, securing around there for 4 hops, still maintaining burst going into this next round as well. It's a good win.
good. Still a little bit of damage coming off. Kamari much too far. Jump S just far enough.
Oh, Johnson is going to whiff. That already committed to landing and going for that close slash. Tethered in now, nowhere to run. Look at that wrist gauge proxy.
What can you really do? Throws the sword, gets the back throw. That might be the difference maker.
Gonna break the wall, not with super, wasn't able to build a meter in time, so we're right back to neutral. 2H into the RC immediately to start establishing this pressure.
Forward. Absolutely, of course. That's how aggressively we choose to take it here. Throws the sword, but the Kamari actually puts us in a weird spot, but 2K still finds the legs.
SQ now sitting at set point, burst on deck for both players here. Right off the bat, is 4Hops gonna spend it early? There it is! Just want SQ to get that corner positioning. Bar slash able to connect with a counter hit. Base the burst. This is huge. Just needs one more interaction to be able to close this out. Doesn't go for the wall break. That's very smart. Keeps SQ locked down.
Oh no, but only some amount of lockdown is gonna matter here. Still 2 swords left to throw. Nice block on the cross up. And a great backdash to escape.
Flipping on in. There's the RC. Not able to get a pick up there with the throw. And 4Hops getting a game on the board.
Yeah, slow and steady. All you need in a moment like that. Easy peasy. As soon as that throw has come to one, little Eddie just popped up for 1 second. He said, "Yep." And he went back to sleep.
All right, hopping right back into it. Ooh, again, they get into grands. There's a lot riding on this. 4Hops. Can we take it to yet another game 5 in this top 8?
It has been down to the wire so many times across so many sets here. 4Hops not looking to disappoint. Gets the Kamari, resets it once again to steal the turn. Finds the throw, and pressure continues here as SQ loses a massive chunk of life for the trouble.
Hard knockdown scenario now for 4Hops. SQ, she is not going to spend burst, so don't bother wasting your time going for a bait. That's right, just cash it out.
The double send on the Johnson, that's what I like to see.
Now back up against the wall. 2K gonna connect on the sword. Explosion, that 50-50 is always terrifying to deal with. Oh, walks right into that close slash. But now it's going to be another round. SQ, no, the Mortamato doesn't do enough damage to kill because of the lack of swords.
We wake up with the super, which is absolutely going to blow past here. No time for the RC or that, or just saving it, knowing it's not going to kill.
SQ still left with 1 sword available. It is the H sword. Both are on deck once again. Sitting on 100 meter, Mortabato into the RC, tried to throw the sword to be cheeky, but 4Hops jumping over it.
The RC actually negate the deflect shield. 4Hops with a genius play on offense there. Saves it, goes for the wild assault, sends the Ozanton in reaction to the deflect shield RCs to keep momentum and stay on them. 2-2.
And it all because of having the tether on, the deflect shield pulling you back in, or I should say the tether pulling you back in after the deflect shield, and 4Hops was aware, ready to capitalize on that situation, wasn't caught off guard at all.
2-2, goddamn.
So only 2 games so far in top 8 have not gone the distance. Which is crazy to think.
Yeah, quality of player so far, not surprising right now. Wow, catches them on the backdash. Actually stretched the rope out there to where they had to get pulled in.
Alright, there's the YRC, still keeps you close. Oh, Tatami able to catch. So much damage off of a Tatami starter.
Nightmare situation coming up. Far slash, nothing else. Just blocks the last hit to Tatami, finds a knockdown and throws the sword. Pressure continues as we get the throw. Things are looking very good for SQ now on the comeback.
Like, watch out, 4Hops sitting on a ton of tension. There it is, immediately sending out the reversal super. RC did a little bit early there, so that's okay. Oh, I don't know if Rising JS is exactly what we wanted in that scenario there, but it's going to come back to haunt 4Hops getting sent through the wall.
Oh, the position was clutch. Look at the meter, though. 2K ends up finding the mark. SQ, at that point, you're just trying to grind out the 1% bar you need.
And now what a whip punish to kick things off. That's going to carry you all the way to the corner, unless 4Hops goes for the burst to prevent that exact scenario from happening. But it happens anyway, Proxy.
SQ, final guess. Throws the sword. It's no guess. Nothing complicated, nothing tricky. Just plants the flag in the center of the stage. Hates you.
I know.
That's crazy.
Y'all have to check out for the unboxing my Twitter and my YouTube. It'll be up there tomorrow.
Shouts Minji. Shouts to TOs. They're trying to run things in a timely manner. We said
I know.
no.
I know. Damn them.
Look what they took from us. Nice low. Pulls the gun. Focus up. No, that's fine. Just break the wall.
All right, dash on in. This is what you like to refer to as the gauntlet, Proxy. Winner stays on, loser semis. You either win the tournament or you get eliminated. It's one way or the other. And you keep playing until it happens.
Jesus, the headbutt is so good in a moment like that. Takes that one little shot, full reload, little sucker punch to make it work, and now classified once again in a compromised spot. Unless, who's compromised?
Hold up. Oh my god, tried to go for the 2K whiff because it was pressed too early, but guess what? Guess what? The gunshot's still there. Both of them just going for a lot of neutral jumping here. A lot of jumping with no buttons following it up, trying to feel each other out. But classified, gonna go for the spinning dog kick. Close out this round.
What a trade off the start. Very important swing game here. You do not want to be behind in the set. Tries to go for the 2D. Nice jump away. Jack pulls the gun once again. It continues the pressure in the corner here, especially with the wild assault.
Oh, Jack actually trying to challenge back there after the just block. Gonna get blown up for it. Oh no! Misses the dive kick super. That's an unfortunate waste of meter. For the throw, nice work. Classified getting game number 1 here in this loser semis.
Now, way to stand on business. Defense holding up extremely effectively, securing the throw, being able to get everything we need in the ending moments. That's fine. And this is coming off the back of having to switch to Chipp, not feeling confident about Giovanna in the matchup here. Looking like a different player in this set now.
$5D into the gunshot. And that's going to be around here for Jack. Clean and cut, classic Happy Chaos round.
Yeah, 5K checking a dream. Everything coming up their way. Right now, far slash and try to use the command movement there. I think we were actually trying to bait that burst. Damn, the fuzziest stuff ends up working out. 5K into Tatsu, charges the dust for as much damage as possible. But again, back to stand-up neutral. But Classified does not seem to mind the stand-up neutral. That is a clean hit to be able to secure the kill. That's 2.5 touches.
Nice 6P on the spiral arrow attempt. Good call out. Those do have a gap in it. The spiral arrow and the flip kick are the ones with the gap, and they leave you plus. Nice empty jump throw.
Twist and roll, very nice. Takes the shot, it actually whiffs the crosshair. Hadn't landed on Classified yet. The movement holds up, and we tap the dust to secure the kill. A quick little reset, and everything's on its head. Classified is up 2.
Insane work here from Classified. Putting it in. Can they take it all the way 3-0? 3-0 against Jack is a achievement.
Hold one down. 2 asset max distance though. Jack not gonna go quietly into the night on this one. Oh, ate the burst, but unfortunately RC'd backwards, so no punish.
But now gonna get sent through the wall. Built up enough meter for the Deus Ex. Deus Ex one more time. Not gonna be enough to kill, but this is putting Jack in a pretty strong position. Oh, and then the gunshot. Checkmate.
Out the round, but I mean, getting the first round has not been enough so far for Jack here. Just sneaking the low, nice defense here. Resources starting to wear a bit thin. That's a good timing for the burst there.
RC, ooh, actually does stumble with the 2K. That's a good win from Classified. Throwing the flip kick. Okay.
And that air throw was so necessary. Had no bullets left in the chamber. If we don't find that throw, we have nothing to be able to work with after the knockdown. And just perfectly spaced himself outside of the wake up 5H. But here's that clean hit.
Jack starting the comeback now, Proxy. You know how many times that we've seen the reverse 3-0 from Jack? Could Classified end up being another victim?
I mean, listen, that's... I hate to talk him up too much, but like that's when the second life bar kicks in. When if Jack ever goes down 0-2, that's just phase 2. Definitely a different player playing from behind.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, tried to bait out the burst there. That was actually a genius delayed burst from Jack.
Okay, sneaks in for the air throw. That was so slick.
Ooh, and the mortal counter. Should be able to close this out if we can get all the way to the corner. Extra damage on the wall break. Is it enough? It is. Set point now for Classified.
Builds some of that focus back up, interrupts a wild assault with a shot. What a heartbreaker, and just exactly builds the meter for Deus Ex again.
Just when you think Jack's out, he keeps climbing. 2S with punish. You're going through the wall. No, not quite close enough. We didn't go for the 6S. Dead. Classified locked down in the corner. Out of focus though. Catch the back dash. This is really scary. YRC. YRC right back. Are we gonna see one again? 2K2D?
We're gonna get burst back though, and Jack will spend it. Oh, but the IBFD, we don't even have to see that.
Yeah, it just goes for the 2P. Classified still on that set point. Burst is spent early. Deus Ex Machina. Our knockdown scenario now for Jack. But Classified still very good. Has access to deflect shield. Tries to chase up to the skies.
Oh, I love this wild assault. Bet it all. Absolutely. Great decision making here. He's going to reset for one more choice. Gets the throw. OTG is not enough.
Oh, the dash up 5K. Classified eliminating Jack from the bracket.
3, depending on how these go. It's about that time. Beer Cannon said, I come through exactly what I said. He said $100 if somebody beats Jack. And there it is. Crazy.
Wow, putting your money where your mouth is. Beer Cannon, the GOAT.
That's disgusting. $301. Big prize pool today. Jesus, thank you so much for the support. And as a reminder, 100% of that is going to get split up between the players. So we'd love to see it.
TNS takes absolutely none of it. We get our payment through just these great matches. Oh, the BRC. Oh, that was a tragic drop. Still able to pick it up afterwards, though. Oh, actually close enough to the wall there for the wall break.
Ah, that was good. Classified. What a bounce. Ever since Classified switched to Chipp, the switch back to Giovanna, they have been playing ridiculous. They've been playing busted since then.
Definitely one of the best Giovannas out there right now, if not the best in the US. But 4Hops putting in some work here. Here comes the super. Howl at the moon. What's cool about this matchup is it is quite the brawl. Both of them want to be in that close range. They're not really trying to play too much of footsies. I mean, Classified can look for some whiff punishes, right, with some dash 5Ks and dash far slashes.
Connection looking good. Escabari does end up finding the mark, just sends it twice. I respect that.
D.
Okay, after YRC, close slash, and not much else. Escabari, there's a clash actually, and 4Hops just presses again.
Yeah, just keeps trying to press the advantage. DP is going to be blocked, but the flip kick is going to connect, and that's going to be game number 1. No, drops it, but game number 1 anyway for Class.
That's what I would have said.
But
a clean little throw. What a way to work that one out. game on the board already. The Giovanna momentum continues to build here.
I mean, coming off of beating Jack, I'd hate to be 4 hops. Like, that is a wave that Classified has to be riding.
Sometimes the adrenaline of getting a win, though, can kind of slow you down, you know? Not looking like it, though. Morgan pull in, follows through, clean connection on the dash. Doing such a good job of just blocking the second hits of the Tatamis here. Does find the punish on the 5K, takes a step back and baits out the parry.
Massive damage here. And great advantage, too, with the knockdown. Positive bonus means you gotta be careful about the incoming mix-up. Goes for the YRC. And the spinning dog kick just sending it.
Still alive, you know, to that. Wakes God. Hell yeah. That's the guilty gear I'm trying to play.
Screw your tatami mat. We're just going through it.
I was gonna say, I was like, martial arts training. 6P working out beautifully, but another parry.
Right, the tether breaking off. 4 hops able to secure the round there. Round start scenario, gonna go for the 2H once again. Popular choice for Baiken players. It is one of her longest reaching moves. Nearly taking half of Classified's health.
Yeah, so you went for the JK. Good idea. Unfortunately, Cute's not going to get you anywhere in a moment like this. Nice follow through with plenty of meter. Unfortunate drop combo. And a good block on the cross up.
Oh, catching the backdash with the 2H. Look at these blocks here from 4 hops. Able to catch Classified. Yeah, I love that. The frame kill with the JS faking out the overhead. First. Knew that was a dangerous situation to be in.
The Johnson to try and keep him trapped down to the ground. RC up to extend the combo just a little bit further. Should be just enough as we secure the wall break. Incredible. Classified 2 games now.
So I want to point out something very phenomenal there. That deflect shield in the air. Deflect shield makes you land faster if you do it in the air after blocking something. And it also cancels your landing recovery. So Classified was able to land immediately into the 5P to punish 4 hops. That is high level stuff.
Legitimately some next level shit. Fair from a bit too far. Okay, a little nothing personal, kid. Both of them switch sides. Just blocking the 5K, not going to work out. Blocks the cross up though. Wow, does not deter the slightest, but it doesn't matter. Classified forces the burst out.
And a 6P there on the Johnson attempt. Just putting 4 hops into the corner, sending them through the glass.
This is actually too disgusting right now.
Set point here for Classified. 4 hops is going to get burst back here. So how they spend it is going to be very important. Oh, and it's baited out. Oh my god, Magneto?
Hey,
is that
listen.
you?
The hoo-hoo cheer, I like that. Immediately in with the tri-jump. That BRC down is deadly. Classified grand final. How this goes up. SQ obviously from the winners only needs to take a set, and we're gonna find out very quickly how this momentum is gonna slide.
All right, and Classified starting off strong. Already harassing SQ with the strike throw. That's the end of your turn after the roundhouse kick. Trying to extend that pressure with the RC.
Oh no, pressed the normal, but the sword was already gone. Unfortunately, nothing comes out there, but the BRC back throw, very nice.
Okay. Just a harassment here with the light normals too, Proxy. Constantly checking SQ, but you get checked by that sword toss.
Yeah, and throwing the sword into the fast PRC 6B just covers so many options too. But a whiff punish to come out, actually. Incredible spacing coming out from Classified. Not going to matter on the 6B from SQ.
Right, the 2S gets pushed out by the FD. Nice whiff punish there from SQ. Not committing to the full Rekka series instead. He's able to get that counter hit JH. Now we should see a more Tomato.
All this meter, how do we spend it? Oh, the answer is we don't. You hate to see it. Game 1 in the books. SQ momentum starting to build.
It's building up all right. Classified has been on a legendary run, able to take out Jack. Able to take out Four Hops. Able to take out GSL, all right, and Clone. But can they take out SQ? On in, trying to go for that low. No swords available, so extending the pressure there with the RC. Able to pick it up in time. Look at the damage on this.
The legs! Jesus Christ! No spiral arrow goes unchecked. Incredible way to answer there.
But now, Classified starting to put the pedal to the metal. Oh, but dashes in just a little too much. Gets caught by the 5P. Is that going to... No, it's not going to, but instead, going to be able to get a counter hit with the close slash.
Smart on SQ. Save your burst. You're going to get mauled in the moment like that. There's no way to fight out of that corner effectively. He spaced well with the neutral jump. Had to dash back afterwards.
ODP hits its mark. That's going to be a ton of damage. SQ, yeah, recognizing, oh, damn, actually, this hurts. Routing
Quite
here.
enough. No, the command dash forward. Built the meter for the super. It's still not enough, though.
Just too much scaling on that combo. There's the deflect shield into the backdash. Sends out the angled sword. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out. YRC immediately into 2S. YRC right back, keep you locked down in the corner. Oh, wow. I was about to say the deflect shield pushed SQ back into the sword, but Classified chased down with the far slash.
I mean, I said last round that the momentum was starting to build, but honestly, it's looking completely even right now. Back and forth between the two. The decision-making top of the line. Again, the less pressure on SQ, though, I feel like is going to be a massive difference here. Only 2 games remain potentially in this whole tournament.
Alright, there's first. Oh, windshield wipers! Get this bug off my screen.
Yeah, slipped up past 100 meter, of course we're sending it.
Last fight is keeping pace. Sending SQ through the wall. Pretty even in resources here. Classified, obviously, that positive bonus, though, about to get an avalanche of pressure.
Okay, coming at us with still a BRC in their pocket here. SQ, plenty of meter to wake up with if we so choose. But instead, it's just a fast RC into the low. Sneaks on in and makes it even on rounds again.
Juggle combos here from Classified. So strong. Breaks the wall. Oh, able to punish the rock attempt. PRC, but just drops the combo.
First, wants us to show forward here. Hops on forward and is clearly blocking on this one. A painful situation to come here for Classified. Still has burst, but it's so hard to burst against Ram, but we do find a window.
Yeah, throws the sword to cover the RC drift board. 5K into red. Roman cancel. No swords available, though. What the hell was that?
Jesus.
That cross-up was diabolical. Out of this world. I don't even understand what happened. I need an instant replay. My brain's too cooked to comprehend that.
Yeah, I definitely don't fully understand, but I do understand the, that's a victory. Scoreboard.
A victory indeed, and that's going to put SQ at 1 game away from closing out this bracket.
And this is where it gets tough here. Classified 2 in a row against SQ, against Ramlethal. And then knowing you have to win a full set afterwards. So much to have to deal with here.
Nice whip punish there from Classified. Whip punishing is going to be the thing that Giovanna can lean into in this matchup.
Slick PRC, good recognition of the situation to be able to get the extra damage.
Oh, nice air throw. Keeping SQ caged in this corner.
Follow up.
Oh! Right into a game 5, just like that. Classified, a perfect performance. How, yet again, Proxy, it comes to another game 5. That's kind of been the tale of the tape tonight. Game 5s from start to finish.
Yeah, I was going to say all over the place. And finally leading it down to this, SQ is either going to be able to claim the lion's share of what is quite the impressive prize pool tonight. Classified can set us up for one more set here. And with that type of momentum to start here, a little bit Classified sided.
Nice 6P on the spiral arrow attempt. Backdash is going to get caught this time. The wall bounce is devastating.
Oh, this is a great answer, though. Despite the wall bounces, despite the damage, despite the momentum, SQ perseveres.
But you gotta watch out for the reversal super. And that's exactly why SQ went for the rocket. And still, you're still not safe.
Even from that distance, I thought for sure she got away like a bandit here, but unfortunately now it's down to set point on the other side.
Last fight didn't be able to get burst back here. Question is, do they hold on to it? Oh my god, the BRC overhead. Lightning fast.
Meter though. Meter.
Yep, backing up. BRC challenging back to try and prevent, steal the turn back with the wire receive, but with a pickup. Close slash, send out the sword. 5D is going to be blocked. What a trade.
Still alive?
Yeah, if you get hit in your class fight, you might actually go for the burst here. Gets crossed up. There it is. Burst immediately. Get the sword. Oh, but it's not. Oh, into the back throw. RC. Final game, final round. It either ends here or we get the reset.
A massive commitment. Trying to swing through. Unfortunately, does not go their way. Here comes the sword. Here comes the dash up. Classified. It might all come down to that one whiff throw attempt.
And the fact that Classified spent that burst, they were so confident they could close it out there, get the reset. Now no burst to save them. There's the deflect shield. Pretty expensive. You better get the wall break.
Oh. No, it's back to the screen. Okay. Rebel juggle back. No, doesn't break the wall. Max meter from both players.
And no burst to save Classified here. Gotta watch out for the wake up option. Don't go for rock. Don't forget anything too risky. You can't even go for Oki.
Fuck shield. Burst still there. Just jabs twice to lock her out of it.
But it doesn't kill. Catches the backdash with the BRC, and SQ is your champion.